Hey, y'all want to know what the 3 best movies of all time are?
You know.
All right, in no particular order, okay? Number 3 is The Italian Job. Okay? Number 2 is obviously Footloose. And the number 1 best movie of all time is Point Break with Keanu Reeves. You ever seen it?
Yeah, I'm actually, so that you got pretty good movie taste there.
Thank you.
Can't say I've seen any of them.
You know what the common theme is? You sense it?
I'm gonna let you tell me, but I'm pretty sure I know.
Heists, man. I love heists. Woo!
Oh, like, are you a fan of Ocean's 11?
What's that?
A heist movie.
Oh,
George Clooney.
Check it out. George
Yeah,
Clooney, huh?
Yeah.
See that doctor?
You know, he might maybe played one time or another. It's in here. Yeah, we are all meeting in this KFC.
Yeah. You know, they tried to remake The Italian Job. Can you believe that?
I actually can't. Why would they remake movies?
I mean, that's pretty silly, right? That's like trying to remake Footloose.
That would be kind of absurd. Yeah, why would they want to do that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Remaking these classic movies, that's just...
Sledge on that pole a couple of times would probably take care of it. You guys moved?
Yes, we did. We had URM.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby.
I wonder if they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, the supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably gonna be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's gonna be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Very good way to make money. You know, people are dumb. They'll watch anything.
Yeah, how about, like, that just feels like such a cheap way. No new ideas, nothing.
No, they're all cleared out of good ideas, man. Over the next 20 years, you're just going to see remakes and sequels and prequels.
Well, then I guess I gotta ask, is there a sequel to Casablanca?
You know,
yes, but not what you'd expect.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, and that's just gonna feel better for all of us.
I'll go with no. I like that. I like that better. like I gotta start watching some of these movies to even follow along with what you guys are saying. I'm completely lost.
Yeah, I'll
You don't
see
watch
if I can.
movies?
Yeah, he's
Well,
not too much into
Yeah,
them.
when it's hot out, yeah, I'd like to go see a movie. They got air conditioning in there.
Not wrong
That's
there.
true. It's usually on too high. Got to bring a coat.
Oh, it's great. That's why anybody ever goes to the pictures is for the air conditioning, right?
You know, I have done that before. That get them Dippin' Dots and sit down and enjoy the. You ever done that, Mark?
Go to the movies? Yes.
No, I mean when it's hot out and you don't want to deal with the heat if it's cold.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes depends. I mean, you could also just lather yourself with a special jelly I learned about.
There's a part of me that wants to know what that is, and another part that really doesn't.
Yeah, it's called blue jelly. It's hard to find, but if you can get a guy like a blue jelly guy, then you're set for life. Because, you know.
So you have a blue jelly guy.
Absolutely, I got a blue jelly guy. I got a red jelly guy. Cannot find a green jelly guy though. So if you know
those are the
anybody,
ones that are hard to find.
yeah.
What
I
fruit
also
do
have
you
suspicions that green jelly isn't real. But
What fruit do you use to make green jelly? Or even blue? Any of those jellies, for a matter of fact. What sort of jelly are you? Is it food?
no, you certainly. It smells like food, and it kind of looks like food. You cannot eat the jelly. Okay, listen to me. Don't do it.
Did you try once?
I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, what's your favorite movie?
I mean,
Who's that
I'm
director?
always a big fan of. I'm a fan of the classics. Bringing Up Baby is pretty keen on me.
Okay. What about you, Harry? What's your favorite movie?
Superman?
Nice.
Good one there too.
Superman's cool, man.
You a fan of
Everybody
Harry?
says like, oh, Superman's boring because he's like so powerful that he can never lose. But it's not about whether he can lose or not. It's about what you do with ultimate power, man. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually pretty on point there.
Yeah. Anyways,
Every now and
let's
then you
go.
say
Let's
something-
go find out if we're walking into a trap.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And the moment he says that, I'm going to actually look and see if there's any sort of magical business going around here that might be
Ooh, interesting.
bad.
And you're using your new dowsing rod, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
No reason not to use snake eyes.
Would you like to roll for me?
Yes, indeed, I would.
Oh, that's right. I have to roll as well because I said someone's name 3 times in the office at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I didn't like that.
I'll stay with you guys.
Oh, good.
We'll stay with you guys
Oh.
for a minute.
Lovely. What was the shift for magical item tied to me?
The dowsing rod, you've used 1 time successfully before, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 shift for now.
Right.
For now.
Okay.
And it is soul.
Yes. That's a failure.
Okay, there is a 72, and the mark was 40 for those listening. Would you like to spend a burn to reroll? What is everyone's burn at, actually?
I just got 1 right now.
Okay, perfect. What about you, Jim?
Just pulling it up here. It looks like I'm at 2.
2 burn. Okay, what about you, Akachi and Gus?
I'm currently at 1.
Sitting pretty at 2 burn.
Okay. And Mark, it's okay if you don't know what that means, and you're good.
I don't have any.
No, I know.
Yeah, you got the blue jelly to keep that cool.
Yeah.
It keeps you
great.
very cool. Mm-hmm. Can't get burned. Flame retardant.
Oh,
It's your
very helpful.
Otherworld name. Okay.
Is this like a man-made jelly, or is this like a naturally occurring jelly?
It's a little bit of both. Like, the main ingredient you have to find in nature, if you can call it nature, but it does need to be processed.
As they're talking about this, Harry, you're trying to use snake eyes and look around to see if you see anything magical, and nothing really comes up. How does the rod kind of tell you?
Yeah, whether or not it's working, I'm trying to figure out and learn about this thing. But I think if anything, it just kind of like, it ends up kind of like showing a cocked eye.
Yeah, and I think this is maybe where you learn too, because I remember your dowsing rod is like you have to think about the person that you're trying to find. So
Person
really
or
just
object or
being
thing.
like,
Yeah.
is there magic around here? It's kind of also like, well, what do you mean? I need you to focus me a little bit. So maybe you can now go, well, wait a second. Last time I used the tweed and all this other stuff to kind of take us in the right direction. So
Yeah, it was a bit too generic, it seems, and it just kind of, instead of the dice end up numbering down from 6 to 1, it just kind of looks like it rolls and stuck on something. It doesn't actually show anything.
Okay.
Nothing clear.
Fantastic. So you can hear them talking about movies in the background as you're doing that, but no, you don't see anything in particular.
Huh. All right, whatever. That's fine for now. Okay. Wait. Moves aside. When? We're meeting them at midnight. What time is it now?
Oh, I don't have a watch. I sold that.
11:45.
I think it was close. We got off the roof around 11:30. Okay. Well, should we go in first and wait, or should we go in second? What do you think would be best for?
I bet they're already there. They've probably been here for like 3 hours. If I was them.
Harry?
Oh, who?
Jim?
Hold on.
Are you
Hello?
there? Are you there? Over.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here. Over.
Okay, so I need you to real quick. I need you to go to the store. I need you to buy a mirror. I need you to buy baking soda. I need you to buy, oh shit. I need you to buy salt, but like sea salt if you can. You're in California, ain't you? Get the fancy shit. Can you do that? And then I need you to come back here right now. I made a boo-boo.
Okay.
I lean over.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me repeat that. A mirror, baking powder, and sea salt.
Baking soda. Did I say powder?
Baking soda.
Maybe powder would work.
They're more or less
Big
the
difference.
same thing.
But they ain't in terms of how you use them, right?
Correct. You tend to want powder for rising in bacon.
Okay, and then what do you want the soda for? To clean?
You can use it for that, yeah.
Soda. We want the soda then. We gotta go. I made us stupid and I called something forth here and now we're probably in trouble and I need to absolutely make up for that. So
Shit.
It was really stupid.
It was so stupid,
really,
and
it was
I don't.
ridiculous.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did it. I'm in big trouble. I don't care what you're doing. You need to come back here ASAP.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
well-
bail you out a second time. That's fine. All right, we got
Bail
this.
me out a second time. I swear.
Yeah, because you remember there was a closet in it. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, maybe you two should have that meeting since I know I have money and I actually know what those things are that we're looking for.
What, like I don't? I know what a... This existed when I was around.
I know.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know, but also...
What does that mean?
Stick out like a sore thumb. It doesn't mean nothing that concerns you at the
nothing?
moment. You two take on your meeting. I gotta go help our boss out.
Okay.
Looks like it's just you and I, Mark.
Best of luck, and I give Jim a pat on the shoulder, kind of the squeeze of like, yeah, I'm not unhappy leaving. And I stop at the road. Mark, closest grocery store, or maybe
half a block down.
Store.
Take a left, half a block. Corner store. They got everything.
Perfect. All right, that would be.
What
perfect.
do you need?
What?
Hey, what do you need?
Do you have
What's
a
going on, man?
mirror, baking
Emergency?
soda, and sea salt in your trunk?
I mean, would you like to roll for it?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right. Let
I
me
think
see.
it's very possible that I would
I
have
think
a
you
little
might
bit.
actually. I think you might. But I love the idea that you don't have to.
Bring this guy into mortal danger. I'm begging you.
I was trying to, yeah.
Why are you bringing him
I
out
was,
of the office?
I
You
was
kidding
trying to, yeah. I was trying to open the
what is
door
that
for
so
danger
worst
for him. But that's okay.
You guys don't like me.
Okay, no, I love you, and I want to see
Trying
what
to be
you
your
do.
friend.
I'm also trying to be your friend. I haven't met you yet, but we'll be great together. Okay,
I just don't want to hear another story about jelly.
okay. I like the idea that you have what's the salt with the girl in the raincoat on
Morton's.
it? That one.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you have like salt, and you're like, hey, it's fine.
I have 6 of those cylinders. And
Yeah, exactly.
You never know when you need salt.
You got some of that
Those ain't
salt.
sea salt, though.
And then I know, but I like that he has some of that. And then let me why don't you are you in the Roll20 right now? Because I know you don't have a character sheet for Mark.
I don't know. I'm not
Greg,
in there.
can you roll me a D100?
Add 0 to the 10s
Not
you've been
to
rolling.
do this to you again. You're marked somewhere around 40. Okay, what'd you
15.
get? 15.
15.
Okay, you
yeah.
can have whatever you want because you're so paranoid that you have collected everything. You can have Himalayan sea salt if you want. You can have the pink rock salt. You can have
I have a
whatever
whole,
you want.
like Tupperware section of salt.
Yeah, and you're like, this is a sea salt, this is regular salt, this is whatever. And I definitely think you have some baking soda. I definitely think you have all the ingredients that I need. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, I got that in my trunk.
Oh. What? Oh. Okay.
Is it an emergency? Is there a chupacabra?
It is. Yeah, not a chupacabra. Might be more of a chupa thingy. But
I ain't heard of that.
yeah, don't worry, it's worse. But yeah, can I have the key? Okay, it's the trust. Can I have the key to your trunk? I'll get the stuff. I'll come back here and show you what I have. Because we don't want to miss this meeting either.
All right, cool. I do that thing where I when I'm tossing the keys, I stop it with slap my hand and it goes shooting at you.
I hope I catch him in the air. I attempt to anyway.
Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading about Bloody Mary. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I catch the keys.
Oh, no.
I'll just give since she was reading and nod and I run off toward the trunk of his car, which I believe was his apartment was pretty close, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you
not
guys just
far.
went up the building. Yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't too
we just
far.
went a few blocks at most.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
You have grabbed the items and you're not bringing them with you. They're going to this meeting, right?
Yeah, because it was 15 minutes
Yep,
from now,
and
probably
he
10 at
gave
this
you-
point.
Okay, yeah. And he gave you the keys and you did that. Now, how are you getting to the office? What are you doing?
So I'm gonna run back to them and keep running after I toss the keys to the side back to Mark, like I promised.
Okay.
And the first alleyway I see, I go down and look for a back door and open it and walk in.
Okay.
With full confidence.
Okay. Make a roll for me.
What are we looking for? Just a magic
Just
roll?
a regular magic roll. Yeah, your soul
Can
for
do.
you. Yeah.
All right. Would you
How's he
consider
going into
this-
Mr. Wynn's back door?
This is
consider
going to be
this
crazy. Yeah.
up to chance?
No.
Okay. No worries. I will take a burn to try to re-roll that.
Okay, yep, go ahead.
Success, 31 out of 35.
Okay. Now, I just need you to know you would have opened the door either way, but this is if you draw something's attention. So I'm real glad that you rolled that 31.
I'm glad too,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you had a feeling. Okay, so you come in and the second, okay, Mark, I'm gonna yes and you here and say that you're like, why is he going in the back door? It's not he goes in the door and for a second it looks like it ain't the back door to the restaurant or wherever it is, or what?
It's a pho/massage parlor.
Oh, sure it is. And it's definitely not what you recognize. How about that?
What?
For just a second. Yeah. When he goes in and then shuts the door. In fact, the door don't even look the same. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. Has the door always been like that? Now, Harry, the second you walk in, it is 10 degrees colder and the air feels very sticky and it's very oppressive in here. And it's kind of dim. The lights are like flickering in here. And I look like I have eaten a bunch of barbed wire because I look like I've made a huge mistake. I'm sweating bullets, and I don't know how Catsi and Gus look, but they look pretty pissed probably. We'll stick inside the office for just a second. What do you look like, Catsi? Oh,
I'm gripping my side, my rib, in pain, and staring at Older, because I think, at least under hushed breath, I just said, "What did you do?"
It was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I know the rules, and I don't know. I've just made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. But
you said we could talk freely here. Is
yeah,
that
we
not
can.
the case?
No, we can, but there's a difference between talking freely and purposely doing what I was doing, which was what's the word for it? Starts with an H.
Playing Russian roulette with
That
multiple
one. Yeah, that one. That's what I was doing.
bullets in the chamber?
Yep, that was exactly what I was doing, and I apologize. I normally only do that when my life is on the line. But okay, here's what we need to do, and immediately we need to know everything that we need to know about BM. Okay, what do we know about BM? And how close is it to midnight?
11:45.
Mirror-based entity used for, I guess, divination, fortune telling.
Okay, is it fortune telling? I really don't want to know my fortune. What I know, what I've heard, is that usually groups, right, and comes out of the mirror after being invoked 3 times, which I have definitely done. Right?
Okay. The version I know is that she's linked to Queen Mary I of England.
Who the hell is
That's
that?
the version.
Okay, what do we know about her?
She burned Protestants at the stake.
Okay.
The prefix
One of those hardcore
associated with
Catholics.
her, violent, of the venous fluid that comes from her veins is because she was very violent and murderous.
Okay.
Just broadly speaking, killed a lot of people.
So is that her target then? Like, does she
I think she targets anyone who isn't.
Does she target Protestants? Is that your question right now?
I mean, yes. Well, I'm trying to narrow it down. Like, does she come out and if you ain't Catholic, you're dunzo? What happens? I mean, I don't know too much about her, to be honest.
I don't know. I was never, even before all of this became a reality to me, I wasn't dumb enough to do it. So I didn't really look that far into it. But I'm pretty sure that they targeted anyone not Catholic. Protestants were just the main demographic who weren't Catholic in England at the time. And that's just the version I know. I'm pretty sure there's other versions. I know there's one version from Sweden as well, but with a slightly different
Catholic.
name.
Okay.
She's Catholic? She's on the side of Catholicism?
Okay.
Yes.
That's real bad. 2,
I think we're all fucked, frankly,
yeah,
if
that's
the
really
case.
bad. Okay, but here's the thing. We have about 15 minutes maybe, if that, to fix this, and I can fix it. Y'all can leave if you want and just leave me in here. I think I got it. However, I don't really know exactly what to do. I think we might have to try to trap her and reason with her rather than just try to cleanse the area. We might have to
Reason with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
we might have to do something like that. Did you bring a mirror?
Harry, hi, Harry.
Yeah. Hi. Yes. I got all the things you want. Got sea salt. It's the pink kind, Himalayan sea salt, so
Okay,
it's extra
perfect.
fancy. We got baking soda and we got a mirror here, hand mirror.
Okay, perfect.
Himalayan sea salt?
What the hell did you do?
I said the name of something 3 times in a don't tell me what to do kind of way, and I feel real bad about it now because it was a mistake, and I may
I
have.
look at the mirror and Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't telling you what to do, for the record. I asked you a question.
No, I know. I can just be like this sometimes, so I apologize. Okay, put the mirror down on the floor in the middle there, and everybody
Yeah.
move the desks back.
Set me down, start moving desks.
Yeah, and I'm doing the
I'm
same
gonna be honest,
thing.
I'm not gonna help with the desk. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Oh, shit, we have to fix you. What happened? And I look right at Gus.
What?
What happened?
Is something in your eye?
Maybe this is the questions for later. unless
Okay,
it's
all right,
necessary now.
you're right. But I mean, you look real bad. Okay,
I just
you just stand there then and look at the mirror, make sure nothing starts to show up.
We were in a rush, and Akanchi lacks self-preservation instincts in certain circumstances.
Okay.
I thought they would stop.
Well, there's safe words for that, you know.
Like pedestrian?
It's not something I'd expect.
I mean, that's not a word I would pick, but okay.
It's usually pineapple. Anyway, moving forward, I set the baking soda on one of the desks we moved aside, as well as the salt, so that you can have access to the museum.
Okay. This is gonna be fine, right? She'll come through the mirror. We'll put a circle around it, and then we'll talk to her, and then we'll convince her that we meant no harm, and I wasn't trying to draw her out in a sassy sort of way, and that I don't need to be taught a lesson, and that'll be fine, right? We can convince her of that, right?
You can't like cancel this invite, can you? There's no like, hey, just
I
kidding.
actually don't
Like,
know. I don't even know if she can come through here. I imagine she can.
Well, it feels awful in here.
Yeah.
Did you not notice
It
it
does,
getting
don't it?
colder and kind of sticky?
Oh, I thought that was just me.
No, that's the whole. I stepped into much colder than I'm used to.
Where's Jim?
With a with
Cut
a
back to Jim
normie
and
that
Mark.
actually
Yeah, exactly.
has connections and were finding information from the case that we were supposed to be on. Remember the thing that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a direct lead
Oh,
to the person that
you
wrote
met-
the article. That's what we
You
were.
met someone with like supernatural like knowledge?
No conspiracy theorist but up the wazoo. But has gotten a couple of things right accidentally.
That's kismet. You should bring them here.
Oh, I don't think that's the best idea.
That is the best idea, because I imagine that you met them right at the right moment, at the right time, and I swear this is actually what I would do, and not because the GM just wants the guests to come in and play. I'm telling you right now, I would do this 100%. I've done this 100 times. It was fate that you met that person at that time, and they're supposed to be here to help solve whatever I have done to get us into this mess.
So we need to
Snake,
cancel the
think about
meeting
it.
we have with the person for the case. We're canceling the case. Is that what we're doing
Snake?
here?
Whoa, what?
just
I
think about it
didn't
for a
say
second.
that. Just priorities, Harry. Right now, there's a thing that might be coming out to kill us
Yeah, that's
all.
why I brought this stuff. God. Okay. So you want me to go back, get Jim and,
Yeah, and
this
whoever
fella
it is.
that's gonna
Who
lose
is it?
his fucking mind?
Yeah.
By
no,
the
well,
way, like actually mind, just collapse. I don't know if he's stable enough to handle this.
Well, I guess we'll find
Survival
out.
rate is 1 in 4. The more people we add, the better our chances.
You know those are the odds of a gamble, and I like that. And I immediately go and open the door again.
Okay, and you head out.
I turned to Alder. You just have to know how to talk to him.
I do think that we do immediately cut to the two of them having chicken nuggets or whatever while they're waiting in the where are you meeting, the KFC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So back
So-
to the two of you.
Are you
So
a
I still
ghost?
don't get it. No, I'm not a ghost. But back to what you were saying. How is it that Sasquatch and the Loch Ness Monster are cousins?
Well, if you look at the family tree, it's pretty complicated actually. But Loch Ness Monster is not exactly locked to the sea. There have been sightings of the Loch Ness Monster coming up onto land. Now, everybody's got their own way of doing things, and I don't judge the Loch Ness Monster for making this decision. But Loch Ness Monster fell in love, if you will, with a creature that is bipedal and on land. Now, I cannot say his name because that is you don't want to do that. You say his name and he's going to show up, basically.
You know, I do know of some things where you're not supposed to say it like 3 times or else they'll show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty common. Pretty common.
Oh, yeah.
3 times or 47 times.
That's very
Those are the two
oddly
numbers.
very oddly specific.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Wonder the more times you say it, the worse it gets. I mean, the only one I know of is Bloody Mary. I was supposed to say that 3 times. Crazy stuff happens.
No.
Well, you only say it
Don't ever
once and
say
it's
that.
fine. Well,
Don't ever
if you
say
it-
DM.
You say it once,
Unless you're
it's
talking
fine.
about bowel movement, then that's okay.
I've never heard of it referred to as that. It's like I've heard WC before. It's called a water closet. That's what they call it over in England. It's crazy.
Really? I ain't never heard of that before. A closet filled with water?
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
you're back.
Yeah, I
Is
am.
everything all right?
No.
Oh, it's you.
Where is Moto Tweed? Are they here?
We haven't seen him yet.
Not yet.
There are-
They're late, which is strange.
There are a couple of people in here, but I don't know who you're looking for because they never provided a physical description. So
No.
if you want, you can look around and see.
I look around real quick, a glance, and hell, this time I'm gonna keep using this because that's how I'm gonna be. I pull out Snake Eyes and focus on the name Moto Tweed, and think of the board and this first encounter as my third thing. So I'm thinking of 3 separate things all around this person as I start to scan this room real fucking quick.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but as you scan the room with your device, it kind of like points towards one of the windows and like out. It doesn't point at anybody directly. But there are 3 people in here right now. You've got a woman who looks to be about 25 years old, blonde hair, tied back. Pretty unassuming in the way that she's dressed. She's definitely looking at you guys like, what the fuck is going on over there, and trying to assess her level of danger. You probably also have somebody who is, I don't know what time of year it is, but they're still somehow fully dressed in like 4 different layers and a woolly beanie, and they have no idea you exist. They're probably on some drugs, having the time of their life with their chicken nuggets. And then you have another elderly gentleman in here who is just staring at his big gulp that he brought in that he wasn't supposed to bring in.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But this point outside can make quick. Well, they're not here yet. Okay. We can get back to here when we need to, I think. That should be how it works. That's what Baldur said before.
Is everything all right? What's going on?
All right, we're going. You two.
All right, see
and
ya.
I point to Mark.
Hey!
Yeah, you. Come on.
Where?
There's no time to explain. You want to see some cool
Is
shit?
it an
Follow us.
emergency?
Yes.
All right, I'm
Follow
ready.
me. I bet you are.
I pull out a wasp extendable baton from inside my coat and
I don't. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. That's probably gonna work. I don't know. Come, and I step out the door
Okay.
and head toward Winds.
Mark, do you bring anything with you from your car? Anything else?
do I have time? I would say,
mean-
can I get to my trunk real fast?
You got 1 minute.
What are we dealing with? Monster or spirit?
Spirit.
Alien?
No.
Spirit. Got it.
Yeah, mirror based.
Mirror-based.
Mirror-based spirit.
Yeah, thing you're
Well,
not
I know
supposed to
of
say
him.
3 times.
No.
What?
Yep.
He was just
Who
talking
did
about
that?
that.
A person that you would not expect to.
Did she say it 3 times or 47?
What is 47? Doesn't matter. Get to your car.
Okay. Reach my car. My trunk.
I learned that when you were a kid not to do that.
Yeah, I would have thought that after learning a lot of this stuff was real, you would even consider it. And you didn't do it as a kid. I think a superstition.
Well. This is gonna be
okay.
interesting.
Yeah, it will. And I go to the alleyway waiting for Mark to come back.
Hey,
Yeah.
Harry, do you think he accumulates this stuff on purpose or it just sort of appears in his trunk?
Oh, it definitely is accumulated. There's no way that this kid's paranoid as hell, but somehow gets things right sometimes. It seems.
Okay, so I've got
Okay, you can bring 3 things with you.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring spirit base. So I'm gonna bring a water balloon that's like, you know, those water balloons that look like an M1 grenade. It's gonna look like that, but it's filled with salt water.
Salt water. That's amazing. Okay, I love that. And just one of those, right?
Just one of those
Okay.
it's on my hip.
Okay.
And then I've got a black light
Okay.
and like an EM like
EMF
thing.
reader. Okay.
EMF reader, yeah.
All right. Do you have a weapon of any kind?
Well, I've got the asp baton. Can I still bring that? It was on my hip.
Yeah.
Concealed.
You're a Southern boy. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got a revolver.
Could I make a suggestion that maybe you prioritize that one?
Yeah, okay, I'll bring that instead of the EMF reader. It's an ankle holster.
Yep. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Snub nose.
Also has the cardboard shotgun on the back, right?
Yeah, the cardboard
It's a
shotgun
38
that he brings
special.
with it. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So you grab all this real quick, and I think there is a moment where you're like, "Ooh, do I bring the EMF reader or do I bring the, gun?" And then there's a little debate, and then and then he brings those things with him and starts running.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. How long would you say that took you?
I mean, it took Harry 5 minutes to run there.
How long did it take you, Harry?
that's what
So
we said.
it was let's see, it was about 5 minutes for me running, like
I wanna
grab
be
stuff,
fair.
run
Yep.
into the door, be yelled at,
Yeah.
run out.
Okay.
So it'd be 11:50.
So it's 11:50, and how long did it take you to get the things from your car? 5 minutes?
About,
3 minutes?
about the same. Yeah.
Okay.
We could. Let's split it down the middle and say 4.
Okay, 4 minutes. Excellent. So now
Right.
you're in the alleyway, and are you taking him? What are you doing? Are you doing any prep, or you just open the door?
I'm opening the door with full confidence yet again.
Okay, you don't have
Mr.
to roll
Wynn's
for
gonna
it.
get mad at you. He doesn't like people coming in this door unless you give him money.
Yeah, I bet. Keep your shit together.
Okay.
He opens the door, and it is not what you were expecting at all. It is not to the back of, where did you say it was, Mr. Wynn?
It's a Mr. Wynn's pho and massage parlor.
Yeah, it is not the parlor that you recognize at all. It
Okay.
is an office. You'll see the lights are pretty dim, actually, flickering a little bit. There are 2 windows directly in front of you. You see desks pushed aside all the way up against the wall, and you see the 3 of us in there. So you'll see a woman with red hair tied back, a big wide brim hat, a light blue jacket. We've described what we look like before, right? Am I just having it's just been a long time.
You have. It's been a while though.
All right, I've got a light blue jacket on, and I'm suspenders, a t-shirt, and I'm kind of sweating and panicking and looking all nervous. And then we got Gus over here. Gus, go ahead and describe what you look like.
I'm a wiry-looking 5'8" person with dark hair, a denim jacket with a moth stitched onto it. You recognize it immediately. You go, and I'm basically like adjusting the lens on my Polaroid camera as I go. I mean, I have to try, right?
I guess so. And you'll see a Catsi, I think, sat on one of the desks that have been pushed back, grabbing their rib. They're a black femme person, about 5'2", big head of hair, like a mini afro going on, black with like some slightly lighter brown tips. Currently wearing, I probably think, I don't even know what they're wearing today, because I think they pretty frequently change their outfit. So I think today they're wearing like a white crop top, kind of a black cardigan over it, and just some, I think, probably some jeans, a pair of jeans and some boots. And they seem in pain right now. The other thing is that tied to their waist is like a plastic mask. It honestly looks like a thing you'd seen like Spirit Halloween. It's not anything special, but it's like a kind of mask. I think it's like a Harlequin mask. I think the name is the proper name for it. Grab to their side. And yeah, they're gripping their side, wincing, and then they look over. Who is that?
Just get in.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what the hell's going on?
Get in and shut the
Hey,
door.
Ghost Slayer extraordinaire, right? Come on.
Shut the
Come in.
door.
Yeah, it's Kismet that we met you today.
Okay.
I'm imagining they said that you know a lot about this kind of shit, so I'm assuming that it's fate that led us here together today. So here's the situation. I'm going to explain first with an apology. Second of all, it was science, and I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
Science is magic, and I thought, well, I don't know if I do this, if it actually works in here. So this could be a big panic for nothing, but it could also be a big panic for exactly the right reason. So I may have. Gus asked me a question, which was, what was the question, Gus?
I said, if there are entities that can be summoned or alerted by their names being spoken, how do we safely speak about them? To which Alder replied, we can safely speak about them here without issue.
I think, and then I went, let's try it.
You didn't say let's try. You just did it.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
There was no warm up. There was no warm up.
Okay,
there was no
warning.
But
nothing.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, why don't we science it and find out one way or the other if trying to summon a thing here would actually work.
Like, thinking is usually a thing you do, and then you speak it. You say, hey,
well, I did. I spoke it 3 times.
You said, I thought, let's try it. You didn't say, hey, let's try it, because that'd be great.
Down the road and we're all in the same car, and I go, hey,
Might
I think I veered the car into the
we are in
ditch.
danger?
We are in actual real life danger. Possibly, probably. If
Snake, when have we ever not been in danger?
If we can summon each other from interdimensional space, I can't imagine that this isn't like a hotspot. Like if we call out to something here, well, I'm just saying, if we call out to something here, it has to work, right?
Well, apparently, since it seems like it is working.
Bloody Mary works everywhere if you believe.
Hey!
Why are you saying it? Why are you saying it?
You can say it once.
Yeah, it's only when you say it 3 times in a row.
Or 47 times in a day.
Okay. Well, I've already said it 3 times.
So that's 4. Okay, let's keep track. Which one of you's Gus? Is it the denim-clad back street boy, or is it the chia pet looks like it needs to get watered?
Hey, Mark, your survival's not guaranteed. I just need you to know that.
Yeah.
Before we go any further.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about the fucking spirit, okay?
Okay, I'm so sorry.
So let's lock in and focus, okay?
Yeah, what do we know about her?
Like I said,
Okay.
all I know about this
Where's
is
the
that
mirror?
Right there on the floor. Right there.
That's my mirror. Where's the mirror you set it into?
I didn't say it into a mirror. I just said it
You
into
didn't say
here.
the name into a mirror?
No, I just said it here.
You just said it out loud?
I did, but I said it with like
That's not good.
let's find out if she'll answer kind of attitude.
That's
and
worse.
I know.
Wait, what? Is it? I thought you had to be in
Why?
front of a mirror.
Why
I
is it
thought
not good?
You'd be safe if it weren't in front of a mirror. Why is this somehow worse?
Yeah, actually, hold on now.
It's safer if it's in front of the mirror because then the spirit's attached to that mirror
Oh, shit,
and you can
you're
just
right.
smash it.
Shit, you're right.
So are you saying that because she spoke it out into the room, it's a possibility
It's
that
in the
this-
room
Could
somewhere.
be anywhere, in anything and anyone.
Where's the doll?
don't
fuck
start
you.
the
No,
paranoia
stop
thing,
it.
Oda. No.
Now is not the time for this.
So we need to put her in the mirror and smash the mirror. Is that just the basis of all this?
Yeah, okay. We probably shouldn't say our plan out loud because
Yeah.
she might be listening to us.
Okay, so we're not going to do that.
This.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, is it?
Is it a creature of raw intellect or instinct? That's worth noting, right?
That's a good
Is it-
question. I think I think intellect is involved from what I have heard, which I'll be honest is very limited. I don't know much of this story. It kind of came about and got popular after my time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but if you scream wolf, wolf, wolf in the forest and a wolf eats you, that doesn't mean the wolf is smart.
No, I know, but from what I understand, she talks to you, don't she? She shows you
Does-
something. She does some sort
Well-
of fortune telling, right?
Does she?
She's supposed to tell
She's
you.
a malevolent spirit. I mean,
She shows you your future husband, or she tears your trachea out, right? Okay, it's like one or the other.
Yeah,
You're what?
she's a killer. She's a
There's-
cold-blooded.
What out?
Trachea, sorry, the throat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Now I know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was a flower for a second.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
your
She rips the
flowers.
geraniums right out of you.
Damn, I couldn't
on.
bring my EMF reader. Does anyone have one? Y'all got an EMF?
We might. You might just want to open the. Oh wait, maybe don't open the door. Open the door.
Yeah, don't do that.
Should we open the
Don't
door?
do that at all. Nope.
I think we're dealing with one
this
thing
door?
already. I don't
I
think I'm
open
gonna.
See, the thing is, well, when we were having that conversation, I was talking about a different entity altogether that I think might be behind that door. So
Yeah, which
I don't
we
think we
still
should
need to talk about.
Yeah, I was
double the
also
number of
thinking
potential
that.
entities.
But we now
not
get to deal
introduce
with
two
the
entities
consequences
into
of
the
that
room.
action.
Unless we can make them fight each
I mean-
other, in which case we should do that.
Monster cage.
Here's
man.
the problem with
Monster
that.
killers.
We've tried that. It's led to invasive species. Let's not do that.
Yeah, he's talking real life, and that's great. Can somebody roll for
never-
Drac? Can you roll for me? You look so happy with
I
us
never
right
knew
now.
that
I'm
you were
so
so
sorry.
eco-conscious, Jim.
Aware of things that you
The
shouldn't do.
D100.
Yeah,
Yes,
man,
please.
cane toads
You're
fucked
rolling
my
for Mark.
country
I'm gonna give him a
sideways.
sheet right now.
44.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Okay. Technically, that because he doesn't have a stat or a mark to kind of hit, right? So technically, that would be considered an omen, potentially, depending on what your stats were.
I'm dead. A claw
No,
grabs me
no.
out of the darkness.
But what does happen is when you go to reach for that door to open it, your heart doesn't literally stop, but like you stop for a second and you get whatever gut instinct warning of like there's
Yeah, I
something
followed those.
there's something horrible behind this door, and it is
Hey, everybody.
literally waiting to just have a crack in the door to get out.
We should not open this door.
No,
Wait,
we
what's the-
No,
shouldn't.
you're right. You're
What's
right.
What's behind the door? What's behind the door? Is that the thing? Is that the thing?
Probably.
I
I don't know.
Probably.
It's bad though.
Is it
right.
bad related
It
to the
feels
thing?
like.
that's
Have you
on the-
ever, you know, that thing where like there's an open door and it's just a giant eyeball? It kind of feels like that, but I don't know.
What are you
Let's
talking
say I
about?
do. Let's say we all do, and move on for now.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Mark.
Mark? Nice to meet you. I'm older. I'm so
Yeah.
glad they found an expert.
That is not what I said to you, even slightly older.
You're welcome. You're welcome, ma'am. All right. So what we got to do now is we got to figure out where this little lady is. See here,
Okay.
the murderous.
Okay, so that door you can't open, but you can open that door to my office there if you want.
Okay.
That-
Is there an EMF reader in there?
I mean,
Also, is that person dying? I'm sorry. What's your name?
that's a
This is
country.
apparently just giving names out. Akachi, I'm not dying. I dislocated a rib. I'm in a lot of pain right now, and now to do it.
How'd that happen?
Maybe
I'll explain later.
Yeah, but
They lack
The
the
spirit
safe
didn't
word.
do that, did it?
No.
I don't know. There was a lot of
okay.
screaming and spandex.
What?
that usually.
I don't think a safer
Can we
would have worked
focus on
anyway.
the
They were going
ghosts?
way too fast.
Can we focus on the ghost, please?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
Okay,
you're
I'm
actively
sure I
trying to
can.
kill me today.
I agree. I think we should all focus on the task at hand. What is the
Okay.
first thing that we need to do?
Okay.
Gotta find it, man. It could be anywhere.
Well, here's the
So
thing.
how do we
Yeah.
know if it's even here to begin with?
That's where
Let's
we should start.
with that.
Yeah.
Now,
I thought it
has
was supposed to
she
arrive at a certain
manifested
time.
herself?
Yeah.
have you seen her?
No, but I did say it, and then the realization hit me that I wasn't prepared to do this science magic test, and we started to panic. But I thought it was at a certain time. Does she not arrive at midnight?
Oh, so in
Not the
like
one I know. I think as
a
long as
couple
it's
of minutes
dark.
from when we
matter.
were.
Usually it's when you're looking in a mirror and it's dark.
I see.
Usually lights have to be off. Yeah, I think that's part of it.
Okay.
So if this is like, from what I've gathered, there needs to be certain steps before you can accomplish this. It sounds like you did some of what was necessary, but not all of what was necessary. So it could be that she isn't here at all.
Well, if we're on a ley line, it don't matter.
Oh, we're on all the fucking ley
yeah,
lines.
they all like converge in spaces like this. First of all, and
So what you're
second of
saying
all-
is that even if one
Probably 10
thing
of
is
them.
fulfilled, then it happens regardless.
no.
No, I think the implication is that there's a way to summon the creature with some kind of bargain. I don't know what you're exchanging for what necessarily. And then there's ways to throw a brick through the window of a creature, and then the creature hunts you down and mauls you in your sleep. Maybe.
I see. So
Okay.
you basically threw a brick
Yeah.
at BM's window, and now
Yeah.
she's just kind of
So-
okay.
It's the same with anything. Metaphor matters, intention matters, right? And everything that you do adds to the possibility that you will succeed at said thing, right? So if I want to cast a spell or if I want to summon someone, I usually want to just dump as much as I can to make my odds better at doing the thing that I want to do. And that's what I've been trying to teach you all about magic. But because we're here in this space, and I really meant it, my intention...
And what was your intention again? Was it no, you can't get me? Was that the intention?
No, my intention, truthfully, from the bottom of my heart, not going to finish that. Cross it, hope to live, actually.
Smart.
Thank you. From my intention was, let's find out. But that's the intention of, come on in, essentially. And I might have another confession to make.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, I guess you would say years ago, I may have made a deal that make the odds really good for me to do things without ingredients if I don't happen to have them. So let's say if I were to put a number on it, we have a 50-50 shot that she's going to show up or she ain't.
Okay. Good. That's
What a
what your
haphazard
50-50 means.
experiment to do.
It was foolish and I regret it. I wasn't thinking, I was just excited about the science.
I'm
Well,
okay.
I
Well, now I'm
guess-
confused about the science because the science is that you wanted to see if it could work, but you
Yeah.
know there's a 50-50 shot that it would work.
No.
Well, I think
what
I
else
think
are you
she
trying to
I think
figure?
she's realized that like the second after the moment passed was like, I think I now understand what the
It should-
experiment.
Yeah,
Right.
the experiment, and then also maybe it shouldn't have been me that did it. But also, even if I've got a really good shot at doing it, it doesn't mean that it'll happen. You know what I mean? Like if the office doesn't let it. So it's possible that we're safe in here. But because the other thing has been bothering y'all from somewhere, somewhence, I'm going to assume that it's possible. And I should have thought about that before I went, oh, let's try, and then did it. So I apologize.
Okay, let's try and figure out if she's here.
Hey,
While
Mark.
this has
Alright.
been happening,
Well, here's. Oh, go ahead, Harry.
while this has been happening, having this conversation, Harry would be doing things. Namely, would have grabbed the mirror off the
Yeah.
floor,
Okay. And what are you doing with it?
grabbed a chair, propped it up on the chair because it's a hand mirror,
Okay,
so
yep.
it won't be flat. So
Yep.
be propped up, puts a
Okay.
grabs probably a tissue or something that's around.
Uh-huh.
I believe there was a water cooler, wasn't there?
We have to be very careful about what is in this front office. So I can put the picture up so you can see it again. I
Yes.
don't know if there's a tissue. There might be a handkerchief because.
Oh, I have handkerchiefs. What am I saying? Because
Okay,
I've
yeah.
given one to
Yeah.
Ms. Moore at one point or another.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just looking for something. I do see what looks like a kettle, and that might even be an ice bowl or something. So there is liquid. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, yep. There
Water.
is liquid. There's hot water on top of
Great.
the.
That's what I'd
yep.
be looking for. So
Okay.
I get that handkerchief. I dip it in. I put hot water over it. I grab the baking soda. I put that onto the water on the handkerchief. I scrub the mirror and clean it
Nice.
with the baking soda and water.
Okay. Nice.
Set it on the chair, and I'm spilling salt in a circle around it while y'all are talking. And then I go Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Oh, he did it too.
Why?
I understand. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Trapping it in the mirror.
Oh.
instead of just
Oh, I
Okay.
rolled a 33. Oh,
Oh, yes.
Oh, dear.
Oh yes.
no. Okay. Harry, what were you trying to do? Oh, my
Get
God.
it trapped in the mirror instead of it being who knows the hell where.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay.
And what were you saying,
Yeah, sorry,
Jim,
go
while
ahead,
I was
Jim.
doing this? Because
Yeah, yeah.
I was doing this while that
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah,
went.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just didn't want to interrupt.
Yep.
Well, I don't think it matters now after you did that.
Well, if you were saying it while I was doing it.
Here, Jim was explaining, let's see if she's here to begin with. because it might
Somehow-
be that she isn't. But
Somehow, I think the conversation
Harry,
comes to a screeching halt when you.
Probably the
Jim
third
sees
one that
it,
I
he's
say.
like, oh. Like, it could be that she isn't here. Oh my god.
Okay.
You need to be studied by fucking science, Harry.
We really need to discuss things before we actually do things.
Yeah, I think that's what we're
It's
learning
about
right
to
now.
be, and I look to see it's probably midnight now, which is what I was kind of rushing this for.
Okay.
Because
The lights definitely begin to flicker.
Oh.
And then everything goes dim a little bit.
Got my grenade.
And I think you see from inside the mirror, Harry, as you're saying her name a couple times. It looks like the beginnings of Josephine for a second start to form here. And then all of a sudden it takes shape. Josephine is the name of the doll in the office, for those of you who forgot. What do you think that she looks like to you, Harry?
ooh, probably what you'd assume to be, probably like a 50s housewife, like the stereotypical, like,
Ooh,
you know,
interesting.
picket
Okay.
fence, kind of the roller curls bob, like not a poodle skirt, but kind of that apron that goes over the skirt, like looks like they just stepped out of the kitchen baking a pie in the South.
Okay. Ooh.
Grandma?
Okay.
I mean, no, that basically be my grandmother is
Yeah.
what I'm imagining here.
Well, okay. Just be very careful with your words. Are you imagining actually your grandmother or just somebody
but
around
someone
that
from
time in that era?
That
Yeah.
time
Okay.
period,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so then that is what you will see in terms of, how she looks in the era that she's from, which she presents. Does she have dark hair or light hair for you, Harry?
I would be thinking that again, that stereotypical the blonde
Yep,
50s
the blonde.
housewife.
Okay. So as she begins to take shape and form for you, I think you'll notice her eyes kind of harden and glass over and are unfocused, and the wisps of her blonde hair kind of are moving in the curls as if there's like some sort of breeze. And then after a second you realize, wait a second, that it's not a breeze that's doing that. They look like they're kind of feeling out and around, like they're alive a little bit. And then her eyes gain focus as she locks her gaze onto you. Seems a little confused for a second, looking around. And she opens her mouth and breath escapes, fogs the mirror, and you feel a chill as well. It gets about 10 degrees colder even still.
I want to make note, I am not looking this entity in the eyes.
Okay.
I'm doing the stare at the nose thing.
Okay. Can
'Cause,
you roll me
Yes.
a mind roll, please?
Sure. Shift, positive, negative.
If you don't have any positive shifts, then I will tell you your negative ones. You have a minus 10 shift from her,
Yeah, I bet.
which is actually kind. The office is sparing us a bit.
Yeah, it's not like I have anything in mind or anything to help me out there.
Sorry.
I'm thinking, no, you're fine. That's my choices I made, my mistakes or positives. I'm looking here. There was no deceit in my attempt here, so I don't think that would apply. I'm not sure if you'd consider any of this have been a 5% shift when the outcome hinges purely on chance.
It ain't purely.
But that wasn't
50-50.
chance, that was full intent.
You were.
Yeah, and there's no physical dexterity here, which would be body anyway. So okay, yeah, no, this just I just got.
I mean, we can roll
1 in
body
10.
instead of mind if you want, because basically mind is how quick you are to get not a look at her, and body is if you can physically get out of the way quick enough. So whichever one you want to roll.
Quicker than the eye can see would probably fit for body then, because
What
I
does it
tried.
say? Read the whole thing.
It's shifts on manual dexterity. Oh, with your hands.
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
That don't matter
Okay.
then. Yep.
Okay.
So they're the same, no matter
Okay.
what. So I'll do mind.
I think mind makes more sense.
Yeah. That's an 86. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
86.
It's a 10. There's no way.
Then your eyes will snap to her eyes. And you are unable to look away from her gaze as you are staring at her. And you can see so much in her gaze as you are kind of locked in with her. There's a lot of sorrow. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of feeling that you are unable to prevent yourself from feeling as you lock gazes with her. So maybe a sob escapes you. Maybe you begin to breathe a little bit heavier as it's, progressing. And she opens her mouth slightly a little bit as she's looking at you and then tilts her head, almost waiting for you to speak.
You were called here not intentionally.
You. With intent.
I called you here with intent so that you could leave easier instead of wandering.
Do not lie to me.
I didn't think I was lying. I'm not lying.
Roll for me.
What
This
am I
is
rolling?
deceit, right? Because you summoned her here to trap her. Those were your words, right?
Those were my words. Well, so was that my? I'm trying to think. Because if they were, then yes, that wasn't my intent, but that may have been what I said. So that would I would hold to that.
On. So yeah, go ahead and roll deceit, but that's okay.
Yep. No,
You've got some things to help you with this. So
yeah,
dealing with her right now, you've got a -10 unless something changes. So if you've got things to counteract it.
I do. I have forked tongue, which is a 10 shift on deceit and deception.
Okay, so this is going to be a
mind,
flat roll then.
Soul,
Mind.
body. What
mind.
is this?
When you're dealing with her, it's mind. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Unless you've got a special ability that you're trying to do.
That's a 60.
That's a 60.
However, I will take my 3 burn to flip and make that a 6.
Okay. And that's once per session that you can do that, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Then she pauses.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yes. Yeah, that's, 3 burn. Okay. Good.
Okay. I think that puts you at 4, which means you have to
That puts
take
me at 5, which I still would do the same thing for the minor.
You still have to take a minor condition. So go ahead and roll your minor burn. Oh no! You got the same type of creature. You got the person that comes to you when you're in the dark or
Nightly
sleeping.
visitor.
Oh my god, okay. That's crazy. Do you want to read that out loud, actually?
Yeah. Minor burn, nightly visitor. Your dreams are plagued by the Hat Man.
Yeah.
5% minus to all mind rolls, which is great in this situation.
In this situation. Fantastic.
I've done this now multiple times in the situations where I need to roll a thing and it gets a minus.
Okay. Now, everyone else, unfortunately, you are also going to have to roll if you think you were looking at the mirror as he did this. I'm totally fine if you think you would have not looked at the mirror, but the fact that you were Jim was starting to say something, and then all of a sudden we had him say the words. So I feel like my head would have snapped over, like, what are you doing? So we all need to roll. And Mark, question mark, I'm getting you a character sheet right now. Yeah. 1 second.
I trust Drak to roll for me.
Drak is my favorite random number generator.
It's crazy. Can you do that for me?
You get the Drak bonus.
I also trust Drak to roll for you, but we need now, this is going to be important because you have weapons and shit, right?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a quick question. Mark, what is your main aspect, you think? Body, mind, or soul?
Soul.
Yep. You follow your intuition. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to be very generous and give you a 30 in that, even though you haven't really encountered the supernatural so far. We'll give you that. You're somehow always, well, not always right, but you're somehow right a lot. And the rest, though, are still rabbit stats, which is 20. So it's very hard for you to succeed at the other 2. Okay? Do you see your sheet that says Mark, question mark, question mark, question mark?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Completely forgot how Roll20 works.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. When you load in, you'll see it, and then I can help you through it. Drak made these sheets. They are amazing. Everybody else, who's looking and rolling?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
my head definitely snapped towards Harry when he said that. Any shifts?
You have a -10 when you're dealing with her.
I don't think I have anything to help me here.
Oh. You succeeded.
Oh.
You didn't.
Question for you. I think I looked, but I think I'm looking through the lens of my camera at this moment.
You pulled your camera up for real?
That was noted.
That was the first thing.
Okay,
that
that
was
was the first thing you said. Okay. I am impressed, bro. That is incredible. Then you actually you don't have the minus shift because you're looking through a lens. You have another barrier.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Jim, you
I would
rolled a
spend a
53.
burn to reroll.
Yeah. Does anyone want to burn and reroll?
No. Still failure.
Okay.
Although idiots are playing a fair, does Easy Prey kick in?
I thought we removed Easy Prey from you.
Did Easy Prey go?
No.
Am I free of Easy Prey?
You said it.
No.
I
became
aware.
aware.
Okay.
I
Thank you
learned
for
that I
being
was Easy
honest.
Prey. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Then yes, it does
Can nerves
Yes.
of steel kick in?
Yes,
Okay.
this is
yeah,
an
I would
exact
like to-
moment where you use this. Yeah.
All right, I will burn and then roll for that. Can I just take
Yep.
just -5 shift then instead of -10?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay. Let's see.
And I do believe that second tier of that ability is.
Huh?
Oh, you got it then. Wait,
what
no.
did it say?
Oh, you
It
missed
didn't
by
include
one.
the shift, so
Oh, it just did the
Yeah.
not available. So yeah.
Well, I got 31.
Oh, so if we remove,
should be-
yeah,
but
then you're good.
You didn't put the
Okay.
mark. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
It'd be
because if
your shift would be a 30. Because you didn't put a mark in. The shift would do a 30. You would have rolled
10
a
up,
31.
5
So
down.
still, yeah.
I'm not sure.
So you would have
it'd be
failed basically.
30 was the mark.
The
31
mark
was
would have been
what
30.
rolled.
right, but then he had the shift, right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
Yeah,
so
that's with the
confused.
shift. It's a -5 shift.
Oh, right. Okay.
So your mark would be 30, and you rolled a 31. So that's above your mark.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I still
About
failed.
one.
All
Okay,
right.
so
very
it still
close.
failed by
By one.
1. Do you want to burn
I
and
failed by
reroll?
1. I really shouldn't because I've already.
That was
I
the
mean-
burn reroll.
It was?
That
Oh,
was
but you could do it.
Oh yeah, that was the
yeah,
burn reroll. Yeah.
that
Jim
was
already
the burn
rolled.
reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was rolling because he had an ability that let him roll for it. So that's why we were doing that. But okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so
I
that
re-rolled
means.
with the burn.
Yeah, okay. That means that we all fail except for Alder, who rolled a 40. What did I roll?
You rolled a 30 with your mark being 40.
Okay, I rolled a 30. And then did anybody else succeed?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, Mark, would you like to roll? Mark? Question?
I already did. I got a 50. So
Okay. Do you want to take a burn to reroll? I know you don't know what that means, but no. Okay. Okay. Then all of you, unfortunately, will be locked on this woman in this handheld mirror, her reflection. Very small, but she is very kind of close. Now, I am going to say she will look a little bit different to each of you, depending on what your character knows about the myth of Bloody Mary or what your character truly believes about the myth of Bloody Mary. So if you believe maybe that, and I know that there's queen talk, but then there's also talk that there was some crazy lady who was killing a bunch of people that was burned at the stake in the witch trials, and so some people believe it was her. So she's going to look a little bit different to you. Does she look? I kind of want to know just very briefly what she looks like to each of you, if that's okay. Gus, do you want to start? Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like a woman wearing basically sackcloth stretched taut against her skull with just like blood stains for where the eyes would be and no visible mouth.
Yeah.
Except like this, but it's the impression of the human face of like the structure of it visible through the cloth as if it's like drawn over like a dead body.
Yeah. Ooh, which is interesting because some of the lore around her myth is that people see a skull-like face. So that's very cool. Jim, what are you seeing? What does this woman look like?
To Jim, it's just because growing up, he heard the stories about Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
So I think he does picture this Victorian era,
Yeah.
like woman, like
with
pale,
lace. Yeah.
pale, gaunt face, just these scary, like eyes that almost glow a red, just staring deep into Jim's eye, like his very soul. He feels like he's being read, like everything, like he can't hide anything from her, like she like looking right into the depths of his soul.
What about you, Akachi?
I think it's very similar to Jim. It's a gaunt, older woman from the kind of Tudor era, so wearing the very regal, like puffy sleeves, long dress, kind of like bonnet and ruffle around the neck, blood red hair, I think kind of disheveled at this point. It's kind of some of it draping down to cover her face. And it's hard to tell if it's just the red of her hair or blood in her hair. She's staring. And again, I think like Jim, like they know everything about me.
Okay. And what about you, Mark?
Yeah, she looks like an emaciated Goody Proctor.
Yeah.
With like really long, greasy strands of hair that's like kind of partially covering her face. And yeah, I think other than that, she looks like almost normal, but like she's so gaunt and skinny, she looks like a creature, you know.
Very skeletal.
But it is a human, but it isn't a human.
Okay. Harry. The last thing she had said to you was, "Do not lie to me."
And I said, "I'm not." And I made it so that the seat went through with a 6. If you let us, we'll send you on your merry way.
Huh.
And that's it. We don't need nothing from you. It was an honest mistake. And I felt your presence here, not through a mirror like would normally be communicated. Didn't want you having to wander.
Wonder I have not. Shall I tell your fortune?
I'm quite all right with the unknown. More fun that way.
Make a roll for me. This will be another mind.
God damn it.
Yeah.
That's a minus 15 shift.
Yeah.
All right. And yep, that's a 66.
66 omens. Jesus. Okay.
Always
Ooh.
you.
Rolls
Oh, you
fiction.
and omens.
Oh
love each
my
other.
God. Okay.
Listen, it's lucky if I keep rolling them, and I do.
Her face shifts to someone you recognize for just a second. Maybe somebody that you used to work with, a coworker. And her eyes begin to move and dart back and forth very, very quickly. Her mouth opens, and then you see for the first time that she has rows of sharp teeth, like a fish, like a deep underwater fish. And then her eyes refocus on you again. Fool's gold. You seek gold upon gold upon gold. A very large belly you have. And I need you to DM me your name. Like your character's actual name that isn't just Harry.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Harrison Seymour Darcy. Will you ever be satisfied? Will your belly ever be full?
Probably not.
What would it take to satisfy you?
I don't want that. Once you're satisfied, there's nothing left.
One more roll for me. Mind?
Good, perfect.
She
Love
doesn't
it.
seem to like that answer that you didn't answer her directly, actually, but I'm trying
70.
to decide if she's annoyed enough. 70, okay. For a moment, her eyes move away from your gaze and you are able to kind of like break from that intense emotion. You're still stuck staring at her form, at her visage, but her eyes then dart to Drac, roll me a 1d5.
Okay.
Jim. Her eyes lock on you, Jim. You can make one more roll to try to avoid her gaze if you'd like. It is mind, and you can use your nerves of steel.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, just one more time. Do I have to burn for that, or
You do not have to burn. This is
Okay.
basically you're trying to steal yourself from the emotions she might be giving you.
do I still have that -5 shift?
Yes, because yours is a +5, right? Yeah. 98. So when she locks her eyes onto you, you will feel, and I never like to tell you what your character's feeling because it's on you unless there's magic involved, which there absolutely is here. I think it's very clear you're feeling it from her, and it is centuries and centuries of pain and anger, and it's more than just sadness. It is a loneliness, actually, that you will feel here radiating from her when you stare at her and when you lock eyes with her and she bores her eyes into you. Shall I tell your future?
I think Jim is very much connecting to this loneliness. That's something he can really resonate with, and I think for a second he does. It's like taken aback. You can tell my future?
Yes. Yes, I can. I can tell your past as well. You too are lonely, sad, missing someone. Your true love, perhaps.
I don't want to know my future.
No, not even if she returns to you or if you find her. You'd rather live in the dark. Do not lie.
I want to know, but this isn't the way.
Then what is the way? What would it take
don't
for
know.
you to be satisfied?
Only the truth will satisfy me.
And what if there is more than one truth?
Then I know that if you reveal to me one, that will hide the other.
Are you deceiving her in any way, or are you being 100% honest?
No, Jim's being 100%
Yeah,
honest. He knows that if he takes the easy way, then he's not going to get the full picture.
Interesting. Then why did you call me here?
There's a certain loneliness about you that I connect with. One that seems hopeless. But you've been going on through this loneliness far longer than I have. It's a sort of despair. You don't think it'll ever leave you. I feel that too.
You feel it, but you do not know. Would you like to?
I only wanted to ask you one question.
One more roll for me, please. This one will be your ability, no negative shift. This is just to see something else. You can do
Okay,
your nerves of
mind?
steel, though, so yep, mind. $53 out of 40. Okay. Would you like to burn? I know you don't know what it's for, but I'll give you the opportunity to burn to re-roll that.
Yeah, I'll burn.
Okay. $74. Okay, interesting. Okay. One question. And my eyes move around the mirror for a second and return to your gaze. And what will you give me in return for this one question?
I have nothing that I can give you.
That is not true.
I know it isn't true, but it is true. I can give you something, but I won't.
Will you
Because
perhaps take something instead?
take it from somebody else?
From me?
No.
But you don't even know what it is.
It doesn't matter.
Ask your question anyway.
Is this a gift?
Is what a gift.
My question to you. You offering this as a gift?
Yes. It is a gift.
This loneliness that you feel, and you have been around much longer than I. It is deep as it is. How do you carry it?
I do not. We are one and the same. This is what I was going to ask you to take. From me. Just a little bit. Nothing too much for you to handle. Ease my pain.
To give your burden to somebody else?
To share it. Give me room for relief. You would not survive all of it. Not even half of it.
I do not doubt that. Some burdens are too difficult to carry by yourself. That's why you need help. Somebody who can.
Yes. I need help.
I can't give you that. Sharing your burdens I hope you can find a way to share this burden. You may find peace.
A look of disgust comes over her face a little bit, and she pulls back from the mirror and Drac roll me a 1d5.
Can I not roll this 1d5 and can I speak to you?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. What do you say to get her attention?
I think, well, first I want to ask, did we all hear this? Was this some kind of personal conversation?
I think I'm actually going to leave it up to the two that were spoken to because she doesn't give a shit, but it may be that they didn't want that. I think it's cooler maybe narratively if we heard it, if we all heard it. Yeah.
I was imagining at least for Harry that it was
that
heard.
it was heard. Yeah, I think it's way cooler if everyone hears it. So, yeah.
Okay. I think as Jim says that I hope you find peace and he kind of recoils in the mirror, I think there's almost a look that flashes across Akachi's face that almost mirrors the same look. And then they will step forward, I think not breaking eye contact, and say, "What if I can take that away for you? What do I get in return?"
Do you have a question? She looked the same, pretty much the same to you two, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see. You already carry a burden not your own.
Yes. I don't have a question right now, though. If I help you now, you owe me a question.
Are you starting the patron quest? Because it seems like you're trying to fucking patron Bloody fucking Mary, dude. Holy shit.
I guess so.
I think you are. Okay. Sorry. I'm freaking out because it's just, that's so cool. Okay. You said the words very specifically, you owe me. So make a roll.
Yes.
You have a -10 when dealing with her unless you have special bullshit.
I don't think I have any special bullshit.
You could
for
potentially
this.
apply your 5 shift from Akena's ability, his innate ability that we both know he has.
Okay. Yeah. I'll gladly take the help.
Yeah.
Of my brother.
So it's only
here.
a -5 then.
It's a -5.
Yep. That's crazy. You owe me is crazy.
A
No,
3.
you did not just roll a 3. Yo! I owe you a question with an answer attached.
Yes.
And you give me what?
I don't give you anything. I take away this loneliness.
Her eyes go wide and they glow like a brilliant red, scarlet garnet.
Akachi.
I accept.
What are you doing?
I will
Alrighty.
walk over past the mirror. I think you see me walking towards it and past the mirror to don't know what it's called. You know the thing that has all the tea and sugar and all of that. I grunt as I get down onto one knee. I'm so sorry, Miss Moore. And I'm gonna start taking apart this thing.
Okay.
You see me pull out my toolkit and begin to take it apart bit by bit. And I've had this for fucking ages, so I'm gonna do it now. I'm going to use my tier 3 ability, duct tape fixes everything, and I'm going to make a crucifix out of the wood
Oh wow.
of
Okay.
this kind of, I don't know, I have no idea what the name is. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Drink caddy or something.
yeah, like it would just be the cross, because the crucifix itself you'd have to like carve, right? But
I will do it. I have duct tape fixes everything. I can basically make anything if I wanted to. I just need to pay 3 burn and I'll do it. So I'll make a small, I'll carve.
I kind of like
these
the
onto it if
idea,
I
and
need
this
to.
is terrible and maybe borderline blasphemous, but this is kind of how this would work. I imagine you taking like a toy soldier and like bending the arms and then putting because it's duct tape, right? You have to like fashion something together. So maybe you find a toy something, like a little thing that's on Miss Moore's desks or something, and you grab that and then you take it and then you kind of duct tape it to the wood, and now you've got your crucifix here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do with it?
First I'll take 3 burn because I use 3 burn to
do you need to roll for a thing?
and that puts me
Yeah, go ahead and
minor
roll.
burn. Nocturnal messages. Your
Okay.
dreams now intense also mean something. The narrator may give them to you, or you may invent your own. Their meaning will
Just surface later. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can tell me what you dreamed, and then I can weave it into the narrative, or I can tell you what you dreamed, and it'll be related to things. They'll mean things. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Okay, and it takes a bit, so I think you have time to do other stuff.
Yeah,
But I get taken a bit too.
I mean, you offered something crazy, so I think she watches you for a second before being like, okay, I don't know what you're doing. And then we'll move to Gus. Ilox gazes with you, and roll a mind, please. Or feel the feelings.
-10.
Yep. I mean, technically you also have the easy prey, but I'm not going to double stack you like that. 10 is fine.
That was the easy prey. It was,
-10 with her is also a thing, but yeah, okay, all right. So 47, do you want to burn?
I do not.
Okay, so when you lock eyes with her, you are going to be overwhelmed with the, physical feeling of these feelings that she's been holding for so long, which is an intense loneliness, anger, lots of grief, anguish, not just loneliness and loss and sadness, but very specifically loss, and an all-consuming rage that lies underneath all of that. And I think Gus, that you haven't, nobody here has brought that to the surface yet, but that is very delicate. It could rise at any moment. And you.
I've got another one of your kind already sniffing at my heels. I don't need another.
I know. I can help you. Free you from it.
With another chain?
An exchange, perhaps.
It's not worth it.
You don't know what he will do to you.
Enlighten me.
He will consume you, till no one will remember you were there at all. You will never find your loved one. Max. You will never have answers. And he needs you. needs your help.
He's dead.
No. No. Just trapped. Calling out for you with his mind. Hoping you will find him.
Wow, that sounds really comforting. I hope the next guy believes it.
It is the truth. And you know it. You denied your gift. And he is where he is because of it.
You can do one thing for me.
What is it?
Smile.
And she will grin, but she is covered in gauze, and you can't not see any teeth. But she will pose for your photograph. Are you gonna take a photo of her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like a big gaping grin, but there's no teeth. It's just a dark hole where her mouth should be. And it's a disturbing smile. Go ahead and make your roll. Oof, that's fucking horrifying.
Modifiers?
No, actually, I'll do flat if you don't. Because she would have negative, but your thing has a bonus, so we'll just do flat. So it's because you, I think, left it blank instead of putting 0 in there. You can roll again if you'd like, or
I'll try and reroll this one. Burn. Nope. It's not happening today.
okay. The flash goes off, and we hear the of the Polaroid in the dark. Do you lower the camera when you're done, or are you going to continue looking at her through the camera, like through the lens?
Yeah, I'll lower the camera at this point.
Okay. Then when you re-look at her again, those feelings intensify a little bit. That feeling of the rage and the loneliness and the grief and loss and all of that comes through. You will not get a chance to ask me again. Are you
Good.
sure?
Certain.
I hope he waits for a very long time and dies before you arrive. Wouldn't that be something?
Can I move physically in any way at the moment? Can I grab the nearest heavy thing and just hurl it at the mirror?
You absolutely can. So go ahead and make a body roll.
Great. I'm gonna call upon my anything's a weapon for a +5 shift.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
For a +5 shift to hurl, I don't know, an ink pot, whatever this is.
Yeah. What did you get?
I rolled a 23 on a mark of 25.
Nice. Okay. So I have.
Oh, wait. So, sorry. I think my body roll went absolutely crazy. I rolled a 23 on a mark of 20 is what it should have been. No, wait. No, mark of 25. Sorry, is it?
But you added
You
a
added
25
a 25
shift.
shift. But that's
not
okay.
what I
You
wanted.
still rolled a 20. You still rolled a 23, so you're good.
Yes, 23 with mark of 25. The first thing I said, which was correct by accident.
Yeah. You're good. Okay. So, as you go to grab this chair, you said, right?
I said like an ink pot or like a
Ink
stapler.
pot.
Or
You
like
just
anything
grab
on
anything on the desk, which is a lamp. I'm looking at the photo of the office right now. We've got a lamp or like a tray of cookies or something. You grab a lamp and you go to grab it, and you actually see Alder kind of leap forward to try to stop you, but she's unable to reach you in time to stop you from doing this. And you hurl the lamp at the mirror. And now What were you feeling in that moment? I mean, we know you were angry, but were you trying to break it?
I think just trying to shut her up. I
Okay.
think just to make her stop.
Okay, make one more roll for me, and it's just a flat D100. I just need to see if it breaks. If you roll low, it's going to break. If you roll high, then it'll just get knocked over. 53, 50,
53.
It kind of gets knocked over a little bit, and then you hear her horrific, like, the way you described her behind gauze and dead and like a corpse. You kind of just hear this weird wheezing laugh. And then she looks to, I believe, Mark is the next one, right? Mark. And you said she looked like
Looks at me.
Goody, right?
Yeah, like Goody Proctor from The Crucible.
Mm-hmm. So, what can I do for you?
Hey, how's it going? How are you? I've got a lot of questions for you, actually. Do you know any other ghosts like Abraham Lincoln or, you know, anybody special like that?
I know many who have passed before.
Do you know Anne Boleyn?
Not by name.
Okay. What about the Bell Witch?
What about her? Stuck in a tree?
Holy shit. She's stuck in a tree right now? In Tennessee, right?
Perhaps.
Okay. All right, so like, when you, like, is there like a ghost meeting hall that you go back to? Or like, how do y'all communicate from all over the place? How does that work?
We're aware of each other. We
Okay.
try to stay out of each other's way.
That's cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Anyone gonna try to stop him from doing this?
I want to, but this is so funny.
This is how it goes, right? Okay. I do think Alder would try to stop you, at least by, and she did succeed at not being enraptured by her. So, hey, Mark.
Yeah.
If every time you ask her, there's equal exchange, buddy. She's gonna get something back from you. You gotta be real careful about
Yeah, I'm an
asking her.
open book. She can ask me any questions
I don't
she
think
wants.
that's what she wants, though. I think she wants to.
What do you mean?
I think she wants to, you know.
Help me?
You know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey.
Don't ask her if she wants to kill you.
I wasn't going to. I've come to bargain.
Oh,
That's right.
it seems like you already owe me, by my count.
How
Her eyes
much?
dart over to where Akachi was for a second and then back. I believe we're up to 6 questions you asked me.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when you've been around for centuries, 6 little questions ain't that much, is it?
But it's everything to you. Racking up quite the bill. Mark.
Yeah. Well, clearly I didn't know the rules of the game, which is kind of cheating, by the way.
No, you played anyway.
But it's bullshit, man. All right, I'll make a deal with you. A better deal. I'm like looking around at all these people who seem to know what they're doing, and everyone's quietly staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I'm gonna make the best deal ever.
I doubt that.
I'm not gonna make the best deal. I was testing you. I'm gonna make a mediocre deal.
Probably.
Middle of the road.
What's your offer?
I would like to offer you a once in a lifetime deal to live out your dreams through, you know, getting like an almost human experience.
Go on.
I think I stop. I pause and look up at Mark.
He's reading a fucking
What
timeshare
if-
pamphlet.
What if I help you be able to, like, you know how all y'all ghosts can like see through like portraits of yourself?
Statements only, Mark.
Yeah, that's a statement.
No, it wasn't. It was a question.
Rhetorical questions are still
I
questions.
didn't start with do.
I mean,
Does that
Ted,
make it a question?
you said, do you know how, like?
I said you know.
No, you said, do you know how, like?
Oh shit, I did?
Yeah, you were
Okay.
like, do you know how, like, you can say that, and you even,
Damn
like,
it,
went
what if
up
she-
at the end of your sentence, so I think it definitely can be interpreted as a question.
Don't worry, it'll cover that.
Okay.
So I know how y'all can see through portraits.
Are you sure you know what he's doing?
I told you he shouldn't have been brought here. I told you.
So I know how y'all can see through any portraits of yourself, and you like that.
Fucking.
What's wrong with him? Do you need a lozenge?
We need so much. None of which can be gotten.
That was a
yet.
statement. I didn't ask if they liked it. I said, and you like that. So I can give you something a little better.
And I'm waiting, Mark.
For what? Shit.
That's 9, love.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
I'm looking at Mary
I'm
like,
listening. I need you to clarify your offer, Mark.
oh, yeah. So I give you that, and then the questions are cool, and also, you don't kill me.
You just had to go in and add that last bit.
Well, you just gonna kill me? Then what's the point of
yes.
it?
Enjoyment. Mine. In case that
Yeah.
wasn't clear.
Mm-hmm.
So, this human experience,
Yeah.
what exactly are you proposing? Use your words.
Okay. Like, I will help you to possess a human-like creature for a brief period of time.
What makes you think I need help possessing humans?
I think you have to mark one off. You just...
I did.
Okay. Because you're not doing it right now?
Just because I am not does not mean I can't.
Her eyes
Yes.
do actually look up for a second.
And if you want, you can do an intuition roll. anyone who's watching her, which is all of us. Everybody can just roll your soul real quick or mind. I will take either.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Would
With a
definitely
minus 10
details
shift to it?
work here?
You do not have
the space.
There is no minus shift. Just do whatever your roll is. It's a gut instinct to react. Oh my god! Akachi with that one otherworldly success.
Cool.
Okay, so
Cool.
Akachi's otherworldly success is just going to bleed over. So basically everyone can succeed at this. She has tried. All of a sudden in this moment, you know, she has already tried to possess one of you or something in here. And when she goes, what makes you think I can't? And she like looks up around her, she's trying to figure out where she is and why she can't. She seems to be actively stalling for time right now while she talks to you. A human-like individual? A human like you? I wouldn't mind if it were you. What say you to that, Mark?
I would need a lot more than what you're offering for that.
Your life? What's worth more than your life?
Keeping track? Anybody keeping track?
I am.
Shit, I asked her a question. Damn it.
Yes. She is currently down to 6, Mark.
Well, I believe that pretty much all of humankind would agree that my life is not worth that much. I'm looking at it objectively.
Do you really believe it's not worth much?
I believe it's not worth allowing you to take possession of a fine figure of a man with all of the knowledge and experience and tools that I have at my disposal.
What do you want?
There are many things that I want.
That I can give you in trade for your offer. We are bargaining now, after all.
Of course. Okay. When you have possession, you cannot harm any human person in this office.
Mark, why wouldn't you just, say anyone at all? Also dogs, everything. Just blanket it. You can't hurt anything or anyone. Just say that.
Okay. Let me change that. Listen, I got a plan, okay? Let me cook.
Okay, sorry. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
While in possession of aforementioned human-like creature, you cannot hurt anyone in here without permission from a member of D.U.M.
I just realized what you're doing, but I don't think Bloody Mary realizes what you're doing, and I'm fucking here for it. This is crazy. Fine. I can't hurt anyone here in this room.
Oh. The whole office.
In this office without permission from names.
Midas. You can refer to me as Midas in this sense.
Without permission from Mark, Midas, yes.
Never mind.
Know if, I remember yours. I don't remember if Thieves. I don't remember if you gave me.
Oh, I did. I said Alder.
Oh yeah,
Nice to
you
meet
did. You did.
Yeah.
Alder or Jim or Harry.
And are you sure you want to go with Mark?
I look around, other people in the room, and I kind of get up closer to the mirror, and I'm like, Abernathy.
I know. Okay, let's talk terms. How
Yeah.
long will it take for you to help me?
I mean, I can do it in an afternoon.
Yes, but state your terms.
Okay, if I will get you in under 24 hours. You can stay there as long as you like. You can leave and come back whenever you want, but you can't leave the office without permission.
No.
I mean, when you're in possession, not ever. Forever. I'm offering you the opportunity for a new experience, man. Come on.
Oh, man. Well, I rolled a 93, so why don't you make me a roll, Mark?
Just a flat roll?
This will be your soul check, actually.
Okay.
You are technically offering her pain relief for a time, and I think she's potentially willing to take it, even if it means while in possession, she can't leave the office. Go ahead and make a roll.
Do I have to beat 93? Do I have to beat my soul? What do I got to do?
You're rolling against your soul. I'm just trying to see how convincing you might be to her, persuasive. She thinks you're an idiot, but
a 44.
The temptation is that's an omen.
I'll burn. I've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
But I think that
necessarily bad. It just means that extra happens. So in this sense, because it's like an omen and a 44, I think I'm actually going to have her be stupid in this moment and accept your dumb offer. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't succeed.
I mean, I'm okay with
but
that.
I mean, like the 44, but there's consequences to that, right? Because you're trying to offer her something she can't leave the office. It means she's going to be around. Like, that to me sounds like a perfect narrative consequence for what you're trying to do. And maybe she's foolish enough to do this, but it will have consequences for the people of this office.
Oopsies, guys. So sorry.
I Drac love this. I'm eating this up.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah.
While in possession, I cannot leave, and I cannot harm anyone in the office.
Without permission.
Without
You can't.
permission. I like that.
Why are we giving her an option to harm any of us at all?
I'll get to that, man. I'll get to it. Just give me a minute.
And the people in the office right now are the same people who can give me permission to leave the office or harm someone else.
Yes.
The people that have been named.
Yes. The
In the
people that have been
office.
named.
All right. I accept.
Great. I offer a hand.
Oh,
Like shake.
yeah,
shake
there
on.
are 3 questions left, I believe. You had narrowed it down to 3. So, when she accepts, what is your plan for this other than spitting and putting your hand? Because she might maybe potentially weirdly look at her hand, spit, and then put it on the mirror for a second. Yeah.
The handshake? I just wanted to see if her
No,
hand
no,
could come
I
out of the
mean-
mirror or not.
Oh, I meant like more, what is your plan for kind of sealing this deal? She says she has agreed other than spitting on your hand and touching her hand.
So,
Did you have something else you wanted to ask her in return? It was to not kill you, right?
oh, well,
Yeah.
it was to not kill me and to wipe out the questions.
Yeah.
But if
And all the questions, that's right. You were like, we're even on questions. Okay. So that'll wipe the remaining 3 questions, which actually was super huge. You have no idea. So there are the slate has been put to 0 and she will not kill you.
right,
Correct. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then she won't hurt anyone in the office without permission while in possession.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, so you reach your hand out, spit on it, and put it on the mirror, and then she will reach her hand up, spit on it also, and I think
Yeah.
you'll see like there's there's blood in her saliva as she does this and puts it to the mirror.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and then your pact is sealed. I think on the mirror you're gonna see, the spit kind of light up, and then a symbol that gets etched through. It looks it's brilliant red. Probably it's a sigil that will move around, and then it begins to burn your hand, and it's gonna etch the symbol of Bloody Mary into your hand. And yeah, as you pull your hand away, you're gonna see that burning into your palm. And I don't know exactly what that looks like, so I will go away and I will think about what her sigil would
See
look
what
like.
she did to me?
Yeah.
I'm asking them, not you, Mary.
Her eyes then go back to Catsi. Are you done with the cry? Imagine it's this time you're done with your crucifix.
Yeah. I'm standing back up again, wincing in pain as I hobble over to the mirror. And I will set this crucifix, I think, down like in front of the mirror for them to see. From what I know about you, this means a lot. This holds a lot. I'm going to take your suffering, as many in this world believe Jesus did on this crucifix. It carried the suffering of all of humanity. I think it can carry the suffering of you.
Interesting. I'm intrigued by this. So just so I understand, you've created a device where you want to try to put her suffering that she was going to give to you into the crucifix instead.
I never said I was going to hold her suffering. I said I was going to take it from them.
Yep. Well,
I never said
here's
I
the
would be the one to
craziest
hold
thing
it.
is that you're fucking transference mage. So this might actually work. That's crazy. I think make me a roll. It'll be mind or soul, your option.
You don't have your -10 shift at the moment because this is just for me to see.
On the dot.
On the dot,
over-
40 success.
40 success.
Okay, I think you see, because she looked the Victorian, and she has lace, right, for you and both you and Jim, and she had the rows and rows of teeth like a shark or something. She smiles then, and you can see there's actually like bloody teeth that she's got right now, probably from her spit, and then she smiles and does a very strange little kind of rush of air as she laughs a little bit. You can tell she doesn't think that you know what you're doing or agreeing to, and that she's going to give you this pain and you're not going to be able to transfer it. And it is under this that she says, "Very well.
I have a witness lawyer listening in right now, so be sure to keep your word, because you'll be the one to suffer if you
Do
don't.
not threaten me, child."
It's not a threat, it's a promise. A contract.
How much will you take and what do you want in return?
I'm happy to roll for this, but I am new to this transference magic. Can I tell how much this object could handle?
Let's roll for it, because if you roll really fucking well, I'll tell you.
Okay. It'll just be a mind.
Yeah,
any,
yeah.
Shifts.
One shift, because Alder told you this is the type of magic that you have. You know now. So yeah, you can have a 5 shift for that.
Did I argue a
You
shift
can
of another
always
5?
argue. That's the whole point of the system, is to bargain with me. Bargain, bargain, bargain. Okay, what's your
Did I
reasoning
say I've captured someone's loss, specifically Alder's, in a container before.
Yes,
I
and
wanna be like-
also not just that, but your fucking brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will allow a 15 shift then. Look at your lawyering. It got you an extra 10.
I learned it from my brother. Okay, let's see. No, Otherworldly Reckoning.
You're so confident. You could, you could take a lot probably. I think it's maybe in this moment, actually. You know, she's grinning. Her mouth is bloody. She's very excited. Her eyes are lit up at the prospect of this. I think you realize that the fingers, the questions, might have been centuries of pain that she was counting, that she was going to give on to, and so you're like, man, I could probably take 1,000 years of that. That's probably fine.
1,000 years of suffering. Okay.
I mean, I think maybe, and I don't know how you want to interpret this, but it is 100.
Yeah.
So
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a confidence.
Thinking no matter what, I'm gonna say more than I actually can.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out what I would say.
Yeah.
Because I don't think when I took Alder's pain, I don't think I counted it in like.
Yeah, it's hard to quantify.
Years. Yeah.
So maybe it's simply that you're confident you can do this and you can handle it, and it's not going to spill over into you.
Okay. I think I can. I think a lot of it. The crucifix could handle humanity's suffering. I think it can handle one spirit.
Then my deal is this. We will see how much you can handle. And my offer in return will be of equal value.
It sounds good to me.
Then I accept.
I will. I think how I want to go about this. I need 3 ingredients. I have the crucifix. Would having done this before count as one or not?
It will help you. Yeah.
Okay.
So
But would it
you
count as
have,
an ingredient? Just help me.
it doesn't count as an ingredient, per se for her, but like the mask might. The mask is kind of like an anchor or relic. You've done it before. You've succeeded. The vial that you used for Alder would work as well. Alder's coat, anything from her to be like, I mean, be careful what you're using of hers, but you know, just the fact that you have done it before. But I think in this instance, I think you're going to try to, I mean, this is crazy. You also rolled an otherworldly reckoning. So I'm just kind of like, holy fuck, man. I think this is going to be, we'll use your crucifix as the 5 shift. Do you have anything else that you want to use? I will say be very careful what you put in here because you're transferring. So if you use your own hair or Alder's hair or something, there's a chance that could go very wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have items from I'm trying to see if any of these. I actually have had this since the beginning, since our episode with we were investigating that haunted house. I have the AC remote control that I used for the expel spirit.
That'll work.
Spell.
That'll work. Because it's
so I like to use that
moving or anything else that you have that would imply fluidity or movement or lubrication even.
Yeah.
The fucking jelly.
So
get the fucking jelly from Mark, you know?
Did Mark bring the jelly?
I don't think so, but I just anything like that you can do. Even water, even a cup of water would be good.
I still have this, I think I kept this. Yeah, I did. And I have 3 pieces of paper, contract size.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah,
legal paper.
So I'm gonna write out our agreement.
Nice.
Well
okay.
This.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, yeah. You can have a 10 shift on this.
Okay.
That's really good. So we'll say that you're using the contract that you write out in ink. I think Alder will even get. I think Alder probably has a moment where she's like, you know, are you sure you want to do this? Because this is crazy, but also this might be the only way to get her out of here without killing all of us. So if you're sure,
we'll see.
Then she'll give you some special ink to use for your contract then.
Okay. I want to get the 15 shift. I'm trying to think of another thing to add to this.
The ink.
Oh, the ink, so that gives me to 15?
Yep,
okay.
You can have the 15. I'm telling you right now, this is really crazy difficult. Oh, God.
Okay. 17.
Oh, my
success.
God. I thought it was a 55. The way that my heart plummeted thinking you'd rolled omens immediately after. 17 success. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm still taking into account your otherworldly reckoning, your 100, for how much you think you can handle. You're going to succeed at doing this, but you are still going to take more than you can handle.
Fair.
Ooh. What does this look like as this begins? She is going to, from her end, her eyes are going to light up for a second in excitement before immediately turning into grief. She's going to begin to cry, sob, sorrow, and a wail of anguish escapes her as you see this magical energy leaving from her through the mirror. And what does Akachi look like as you're doing this, trying to put this into this crucifix?
I think I'm holding this crucifix in my hand, kind of squeezing it tight as I'm trying to concentrate on this transference, this movement of pain and loneliness. And I'm thinking back to what I felt when I was doing that to Older and trying to recall those muscles, trying to like flex those muscles, recall the channels that pass through to allow them to pass through here. And you see, I start, I think again, mirroring BM in the mirror. At first, every facial expression is like maybe 1 second delayed compared to hers, and then slowly starts to match up. It's like half a second and a quarter of a second and in sync. And then after a while, you start seeing that I'm ahead of her, where I'm doing an expression and she seems to follow afterwards. And as this happens, you see, I think, in my hand, from like the points of contact when my hand touched the crucifix, there's kind of cracking appear in the crucifix, being immediately filled up by gold, and in the kintsugi style, creating like a kintsugi makeshift crucifix. And you start to see that these cracks begin to get more and more concentrated, like at first kind of dispersed and more cracks in the space that are able, until eventually it becomes almost entirely gold, where there's no more space for more of these cracks to form. And I think that's the point where this crucifix can't contain anymore, and it begins to fill a Catsi instead.
It's actually going to hit anybody who is looking in your direction, which is all of us. So we all need to make a roll here, myself included. It is either mind or soul. I do think because it's dealing with her, I am going to say we have to do mind with the -10 shift for all of us here. Oof.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
Yeah, I rolled a 68, so I failed as well. Harry also failed. Mark
Gus also failed?
Yeah, Gus also failed, and Mark.
Jim's the succeeder.
Jim succeed. That's because he said no in the beginning. I know it. Okay. So this is going to spill out in the form of a curse, I believe. So Catsi, did you roll also to see if you can?
Oh, do I roll as well?
Yeah, you're going to roll as well for this. And this is that 100 of just you assuming you could take more than you could. You are going to succeed at making this magical item that you're doing, but everything comes at a cost, and this is definitely a crazy attempt here.
It's -10 shift, you said?
-10 mind, yep. 12 success. Okay. Do you, with that success, want to take it from anybody else instead? Anybody who failed, I mean.
I don't think a Catsi realizes they're doing this, but I am going to take it from Gus.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So Gus, you are not going to have this. So this is going to form in the form of a major burn condition, just because that's the easiest thing for me to do. So let's all go ahead and roll on the major burn table here real quick.
That's for you.
I got easy prey, so rolls against me gain 10%, which is brutal for
I got
me.
that again. I can't remember yesterday again.
Oh no, you're not going to remember this tomorrow, so that'll be great.
No.
-10 to soul checks for you as well.
Yeah.
Mark, one of your items or abilities breaks. It is repairable, but until fixed or until this condition is cleared. Okay. Oh. Okay.
I also rolled brittle.
All right. Oh no. Really? Which
Yeah.
item do you want to break? You have to pick mask or the crucifix.
Yeah. Oh, it has to be those items? I
Yeah,
have 3
those
items
are-
in my magic.
What's the third item that you've got?
The AC remote. I've been carrying that with me since.
No, I think you have to choose between
No?
these 2 big ones. Yeah. It's either the crucifix or your mask.
It's not going to be on Mars, so I have to do the crucifix then.
Okay.
Oh God.
Are you sure?
Oh God.
I'm not killing my brother. So
No,
yes.
It's repairable. You can fix it, but you have to get help to fix it. So it just means you won't be able to talk to your brother or switch until that happens.
Am I doing this consciously? Is a Catsi picking what breaks?
I think so. This is your power. You're doing this. You're feeling this as it's
Yes,
going.
the crucifix then.
Okay. Then the crucifix it is. Okay. Okay, the rest of us will take this curse until it is repaired. However, also narratively, we are going to be downloading some anguish and pain for a bit. So that's going to happen probably immediately as Akachi is kind of funneling into the crucifix. We can all feel it spill out into the room. And it'll come up through the floor, through our body, physical pain, as well as the emotional pain, up through the stomach, into the chest. It almost maybe feels like we're going to vomit. And those of us who get affected by this will collapse to our knees on the floor, breathing heavily. However, Akachi, you have created a magical item. You have created a crucifix of anguish. please add that to your inventory or to your list of things.
Okay.
And we will decide what that does for you, but it is an
I
offensive
can't
weapon.
use it though, correct?
You cannot
'Cause
right
it's-
now.
Yeah.
You cannot right now. Man, okay. However, you did successfully take quite a bit more anguish than she was expecting. So please roll me a 1d4, please.
Mm.
1 Jim,
3.
2 Harry, 3 Gus. Of course. Okay. Of course. And 4 would have been me. Okay. Gus, please roll me a body roll.
Oh, my specialty, man. It is an 89, a failure.
Would you like to burn to reroll? You're
Considering
trying to-
I just watched you
Yeah.
cover your face with your hands. So I feel like I
Sorry.
should.
I'll tell you I'll tell you what happens, okay? As she has downloaded kind of her anguish and Akachi has helped her, there is kind of a jubilation that we see kind of over her features. Well, you don't really because she's under gauze, but you can kind of tell that she just feels this flood of relief and excitement, and she's a little bit giddy, and then she's going to exit the mirror and try to grab you by the throat. Because she said she wouldn't hurt Akachi or Mark, or she at least doesn't want to hurt Akachi anymore. But she definitely would still take any one of us down. And she picked you. So you're rolling to dodge the fuck out of the way.
Yes, I will indeed.
Yeah.
I will indeed take a burn. Is it 4? Is it a 4 burn? We need a minor burn condition.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll do the roll first.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Failure.
Then yeah, it's lightning quick. This gauzed hand will come out and reach out, and she is out of the mirror, but not standing completely. So it's like a shadow drapes along the floor, to where then she kind of explodes out of the shadow, and her clawed hand is now around Gus's throat, and she lifts Gus up.
Might I ask a question?
Mm-hmm. You may.
The salt circle
Mm-hmm.
didn't seem to stop this.
Nope.
Okay.
Sure didn't.
It seemed like it's wavering at all because of it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we still bound to look in her eyes? Or
You
has
can
that
roll
wavered
to
at
see.
all?
Yeah, you can roll to see if you can break from it. Yeah. It'll be mined again, -10. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No success.
Oh, so close though. Do you want to burn?
No, I don't. That's a 1 in 10 chance for me. That wasn't that close.
Yep. Okay. Just wasn't sure if you wanted to try again.
Save yourself.
Yes, it is. Mark. Okay. Everybody has the turn to do something. Say something, do something.
I'm gonna
act.
cast a spell. I think the moment I see them,
Yeah. Go for
lunge
Gus.
for them.
Yeah.
I am going to. Oh, this is great. Actually, it's perfect. I'm gonna cast Expel Spirit. I've cast a spell before. I'm gonna
Yeah.
expel her
Yeah.
from this place.
Okay.
And the components are, and I wrote down the components. It's so fucking good. Hands on either side of their face. So I'll just reach out to touch them. The AC unit remote and familial grief. I just downloaded their grief. I'm going to use that to
Yeah.
hunt them out.
Yeah, that's
I can.
amazing. That is so good. Okay, you will have a 15 on your shift there. That'll be max shift for that roll. What else is everybody doing? I'm going based on how long it might take you. So if somebody's going to like pull out a gun and fire or something, then that might go a little bit faster than the spell. If somebody's going to shout something, that also might be faster. Harry, what are you doing?
Oh, what I was trying to see, because I'm looking at the office right now and I don't see something. Where is the light coming in from the windows? And where are we in relativity to the office? Because this does matter.
Yeah, so I mean, you can say that you are wherever we're in the main office room. So the 2 windows are behind and then the door is exactly opposite. So I can in the Roll20, you can see kind of the layout. The desks are pushed up against the windows. And the floor was kind of clean as you were putting a mirror on a chair.
Okay, so we put this right in the center of the room.
Yeah, I believe so.
Effectively.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That works.
And those watching, I will put the office up again for us.
So I would be moving myself to one of the pictures on the wall. I have to keep eye contact there, so I'd go to whatever one is behind me. Take it off and move myself so that light reflects onto this, and then try to shine it in their eyes.
Okay. From outside? From
the windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to reflect, basically put a reflection into this mirror.
Yeah. So that'll be soul. I think this is fucking luck because we described it as dim and dark in here. But I will always allow you to try. Jim, what are you doing? If it's lucky,
then I do get a shift for
I know,
that.
that's why I said it. You're good. Jim, what are you doing?
I think if I have a clear shot at the mirror, I'm just going to go ahead and pull my gun out and start bam, bam, bam.
Okay. All right. You do have steady aim too, I think, which would apply here, or an ability that assists you.
I'm just rolling doubles all over the place. That's an 88 omen.
Oh,
all
Jesus.
I have is
okay.
nerves of steel, but that's only soul or mind. So I don't actually have any steady aim. So I guess we'll just do body.
No. You can use mind to aim. I allow in the system. You choose your main aspect when you're doing it. So it's not always about your body. It can also be about your training in the brain. But you can use your shift for that, which would be 10, I think.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
Rolled a 69.
Okay. Would you like to burn?
How many until I get a minor burn again?
It's 4 for minor and then 7 for major.
Okay, I do actually have to roll a minor burn then because I am at 4. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Ooh, your dreams will mean something. Interesting.
Ooh. Sure. I'll do another burn for the heck of it.
And just a reminder, like the minor burn will go away with like sleep and rest.
Hey!
Nice. Holy shit. Yes. 12 success. Okay. Oh, this is damage. Oh my God. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, your gun does 2 steps, I think. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry. This because it's magical. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. This is kind of technically our first combat. Is that right? I think so.
Yeah.
I'm killing Mother Mary, what was
Bloody
it?
Mary.
Bloody Mary. Yeah.
I can't believe this, dude. The way that I definitely thought that she was going to try to immediately attack, not make deals with anyone, and that we were all going to be in big trouble. And I was panicking. I was like, well, whatever.
I still think we're in big trouble.
We are definitely in big trouble.
Yeah.
But you guys have done some crazy shit that I really think is very interesting. So, okay. Anyway, enough stalling here. We're dying. Okay. Who else is doing anything? Alder is going to do something.
I wanted to wait for everyone
yeah.
else, but
yeah,
should I roll now? Or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. I just wanted to hear what everybody had planned. Mark, what did you have planned as well?
I was going to shout something at
please.
My good friend Mary.
Okay, yeah, everybody has a couple seconds. What are you shouting to just react here?
I shout, if you release Gus right now, I have an addendum to our deal you would find very interesting.
Shit, she was Irish for you, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, Goody Proctor.
That's right. I do not release my hold on Gus, but I will pause for a second. It looks like I was about to gape and maw. Come at Gus. Rip his throat out. Speak now.
If I can get you into this, possession in the next hour, will you agree not to kill anyone here?
Make a roll. I rolled a 76. If you roll under a 50, I will hesitate.
Just a flat
Just 100? A flat D100. Oh my God, you
7.
rolled an 8. Okay. God, why does she like you
It's
so
a
much?
7.
Why? You're not even an
Yeah,
expert,
yeah.
dude, and she just is like, fine, I guess. I guess I'm bored enough. Okay. The rules spoke. So,
Also, the 8 was me from my expel spirit.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you rolled 7. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, even better, but still amazing. Sorry, my hesitation was because I'm pretty sure you said the word kill, not harm or hurt or maim. Correct? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
doing my
guys.
best here, guys.
Yeah, I am also. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be in the mind of somebody who has this much anger and anguish, and I just think that I'm sorry, but I definitely
Although,
think that I'm going to.
They don't have that much anger or anguish currently.
I mean, they still do. They have centuries
Okay.
and centuries
Oh,
and
yeah,
centuries.
true,
but
true, true.
I mean, just imagine being that full of anguish and then having even a little bit taken away. I imagine there is room for like almost an ecstasy of like, oh my God, I just don't feel that aching need anymore. Like, holy cow. So I think there's a little bit of room for error, but I definitely think they are in some mania right now as she has lifted up Gus and starts to begin to choke Gus. And that is when everybody else's shit will pop off. So Jim is going to fire his gun. How many times do you fire? You just pop, pop, pop?
I'm going to the full mag. So
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God,
mag dump.
6 bullets. Now, are you hitting the mirror or her?
I'm hitting the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm trying to break the connection.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yes. Okay. What does this look like? Yeah, sorry. Please go ahead.
Well, I mean, he's got his holster right in his coat pocket. You're going to see Jim reach in quickly, grab this 1911 very big gun, and just steady his aim, pop, 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 right into the mirror. Just not even missing a beat.
Does it feel different for Jim? Like, I know that I know he's fired a weapon before, but does it feel different for you now that it might be slightly magical?
I don't think he notices it right away because of everything that's going on in the moment. I mean, we have a Bloody Mary literally choking somebody from out of a mirror. So a lot of it's like something is different. It feels like it's been packed with a little more powder. These bullets there's more recoil than he's used to.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's not that I've got weak wrists. Like, I've fired this thing many times before. It seems like it's got a little more punch to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim unloads his entire clip into the mirror, and the mirror shatters. Harry, you were trying to spin the light in, and you were unable to do so, or maybe you started to be able to do so when the mirror shatters. Gus, you are being choked. She is absolutely going to probably crush you, your throat here in like a round. What do you do?
In the moment that she glances away from me, I'd like to try and activate an ability, and you can tell me if this is a circumstance where it won't work.
Yeah, no. I mean, your life's on the line. Pretty much anything will work. Or we can try. We'll always try.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out a flash bulb.
Yeah.
For photography, and I'm going to throw it at the ground, and I'm going to try to choke out the words "Evanescere," and which means vanish.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Ghost in the Hole and spend 2 burn to vanish from a scene.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay. Your role right now is only to determine if you can choke out the words, because you need your words, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll. I will allow either body or mind. And really why I'm allowing either is because it's either your physical body that's kicking in here to allow you to do this, or your fucking sheer force of will that is forcing your mouth to move and air out your lungs. So I will allow either one.
I'd like to lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is me shouting
On
the
behalf of
offer
somebody
for the
else, yeah.
addendum?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
does that
why this
loosen
is-
their grip at all?
That's why this is happening at all, because
Why it's
her
happening?
attention,
Oh, okay.
her attention is completely
Gotcha.
focused on you, for a second. And yeah, absolutely. You can also have a shift actually for his lawyering there.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of shift? What
So
are
that'll
we
be
talking?
5 for him. So again, it's like a magical spell. Each component will add a 5 shift. So he's added a 5. Your words, if you manage to get them out, are gonna help you succeed. So we can't count those towards this current roll. But what was the other thing? Your light bulb, right?
Throwing a flash bulb at the ground.
Yeah. So you've got 10 shift here.
Grand.
And I won't make you roll again. So if you succeed this, you get the words out and you cast the spell. 63. Do you want to burn?
Yeah, I think this is a circumstance to burn.
Yeah.
But it's not happening today.
Okay, it's not happening today. Or I'm just going to say, alternatively, you could go to max burn.
I could burn out.
You could burn
to make
out.
This happen.
Yep. Burning out means you get the thing that you want. It's awesome. And then you do have to roll your consequence. But I will say there is magic you are also learning that would benefit from succeeding at this roll. Like it'd be easier for you in the future to cast this magic again because you would have succeeded.
This new spell.
Yes,
that
this
I'm
new
sort
spell
of...
that you're making. Yeah, it would guarantee that you make this spell.
Well, when presented with such an option, how could one refuse?
Okay, listen, I feel obligated to present this option, but I am terrified that one time I'm going to offer it, someone is going to roll the fucking 100,
That's
dude.
going to happen.
It's going to
You have
happen.
to accept
that. So it's totally up to you. I'm just letting you know the mechanics there that are involved.
Considering that Gus is feeling his windpipe about to collapse under the force of this ghost, he will absolutely call upon absolutely any and every power under the sun in order to
make your burnout
try and
roll.
spare his life. All right. I just click the burnout roll button. All right.
Oh, you gotta change the way that's fucking sits, Drac!
I said I wouldn't. You said
I
you
know.
don't want me
do
to.
it. Don't do it. It gets me every time, and I fucking love it, dude. Oh my god, I thought it was 100. I literally, my life flashed before my eyes. It's an 87. Okay, so you succeeded the thing. What does the spell look like, dude?
So I think if she does, if she looks back to me in any sense, I think there's a flash of light from behind my eyes in time with the flashbulb, and it's just like a flashbang, just like phosphor on this side of the room.
Okay.
And as the light clears, I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, so here's my question. How do you imagine that this spell works? Is it invisibility? Or because it's vanish from the scene. So we can take this a couple of different ways. Because it's photography and light related, I feel like it's that you cannot be seen and that you're just shadow or hidden.
Well, I suppose it's either becoming it's some kind of the bending of light to become invisible in this moment.
Yeah.
So the light becomes like a cloak, like an invisibility.
Yeah, I totally dig that.
Yeah, or I guess I was instinctively making it like I cause such a distraction that I can vanish. I was making it a bit more practical. But if you think it makes more sense that it's like,
I mean, it's magic, baby. Also, you rolled a burnout for this. So yeah, it can be as magical as we fucking want. You paid the cost, equal trade here. So yeah, I think not only does her, you manage to vanish from her grip, but now you are like crouched down, catching your breath, and you are invisible. You are vanished from sight. So I also think that right now, because you paid a burnout cost for this, you know that this magic is keeping you not just invisible from human eyes, but supernatural eyes as well. However, when you do this spell again, you're going to have to work it back up to this point. It's because your life is threatened right now that you're able to just be, nobody can hear your heavy breathing either. But next time you cast this, you might have to, try and try again until it gets stronger again. Okay.
Understood.
Yeah. Jim
I'm gonna crawl away.
Yeah. And then, we don't see, but we know Gus is crawling away on the floor. In fact, if it were a TV show, we would just be hearing it and not seeing anything, and the shot would be on the floor.
Mark thinks I just got vaporized.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, actually,
What
probably.
the hell,
It just
man?
looks like
I thought we were making a deal.
I think
Did you just suck his soul into the mirror? I asked the question.
she will screech probably now and then turn to roll me. Drac, I'm so sorry. Roll me a 1d3.
I have a question before I roll anything.
Yeah.
Has my expelled spirit happened yet?
Oh,
I
shit.
rolled
I'm
and
sorry.
succeeded.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your roll? Was that? Okay, yes.
I rolled an 8. I
An
succeeded,
8.
yeah.
Okay. I feel like I knew what Mark was trying to do, so I want this to be happening in tandem because your spell will help his fucking bullshit if he's doing bullshit that I think he's doing. Mark, what are you trying to do?
I mean, do they give me any indication that they agree? I think even whether they do or don't, I'm sprinting across the room.
Your deal still stood, so you'd have 24 hours to fulfill your end of the deal. So, yeah. Whether there was an minimum or not. Yeah.
I guess in my mind, I'm thinking if we can get this thing in this thing, then the thing will stop doing the thing. So I sprint across the room, and I see a little doll leaned up on one of the filing cabinets, and I grab it, and then I run back to one of the desks, and I set it down next to the mirror. And then
the mirror is shattered now. Because he shoots
fine.
it. Yep.
Okay. I'll arrange like the shards of mirror around it in a circle. I'll take the brand that I have on my hand. Sorry, it's on my palm.
Yep.
Is it still bleeding?
Yeah.
I'm gonna press that into the doll, and then I'll run over to the fireplace. And I take some ash and I rub it on my finger, and I use the ash to trace the same symbol over the doll.
Oh my God! Okay, so
because she burned it. In my mind, she burned at the stake.
Okay, that is crazy. That is metaphor matters. That is amazing, and that is using your own belief in this. That's so good. Okay, so you had succeeded at a roll. Jim broke the mirror, which allows for her to be transferred. You are trying to put her in Josephine, and also your transference magic worked. So, oh God, what does this look like? Can I have Fist, Orcish, and Drac come in to describe this weird amalgamation of magic that happens here as you manage to put Bloody Mary into Josephine?
I'm picturing this as just like a 10-second montage of everything happening simultaneously as Jim's shooting the mirror and the shards of glass are scattering across the floor. Mark's piecing them together and grabbing Josephine, and it's just kind of like one of those things where like everything's in slow motion too, where it's just all happening as Gus is disappearing and Akachi running. And
what does it look like when Harry? Because I think mine would probably be the second to last bit as I expel the spirits and go to.
What about me exactly?
I think you were just saying that all of the things we did here happened in tandem at the same time.
Yeah.
Resulting in Bloody Mary ended up in Josephine. Jim described how his section of it looked like in this kind of like amalgamation. What does your bit look like?
Yeah.
My bit didn't contribute even slightly to this.
I mean, you're bending the light, so potentially it does, but it doesn't have to,
I see. It was more that I'm just okay. I was just like, but I failed everything.
Yeah, but failure doesn't necessarily mean that you don't contribute to the scene. Maybe the failure is what helps it. Kismet.
Yeah. Well, my goal was, and I guess the mirror shattered, so I couldn't do it. But my goal was to have a reflection hit. Into this mirror to try to blind her to
so
cause
maybe
an issue.
Instead of going into the mirror, it we would see this Harry trying to move the light and it's moving over Josephine, the doll, right? A couple times, right?
I was going to say, because she'd moved to some other reflection, which I would assume now is this. And so I'm now reflecting it into the doll's eyes because that was my whole goal. Is
you're reflecting her into the doll. Yeah, because she's out of the mirror right now.
I'm now just a conduit as well because that was not my intent, but now I'm in the way for doing so.
Yeah, well, she's basically what Jim did by shattering the mirror was leave her kind of out and exposed and without a safe place to return. And now you're moving her reflection in. We see crazy thinking on behalf of Mark here, who's just like fully doing the ash and blood on his hand and on the doll. And I think Alder will come in to support as well as best she can here. And I think she starts chanting something in Latin right next to Mark. And then, Akachi, what does it look like as you do the transference?
I think I kind of rush towards BM, and I just like jam. I hold the remote control in my mouth and I bite down on the button, on like the on button, and clasp, like put my hands around the side of Mary's head. And I think I'll pull on. And the plan was initially to use the grief that she felt, the pain she was feeling. But I think as I'm doing this, I hear the gunshot, and I'm very suddenly hit with a wave of my own pain and grief that I felt that day when I saw my brother die. And that, like, I guess, bolsters the spell as I cast Expel Spirit on Mary.
And you rolled already for that and succeeded, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Success, yeah.
So add another success onto this spell here for you, as it's going to be easier for you to cast this next time with your components. We see the shadows underneath where Mary was, which when Jim broke the mirror and shattered the mirror, the shadow disconnected and was beginning to kind of creep up her body. We begin to see that now almost redirect itself and attach it to Josephine. And after a moment, we begin to see Mary get sucked down into the ground, and she is screeching and scratching desperately to stop herself from changing, and her shape begins to take form into that of this doll with these large button eyes, and her mouth begins to stitch shut, and we can hear her anguished cry, muffled now, as she begins to take the form of this doll, and then her shadowy figure gets sucked into what we knew as Josephine.
Whew. Hey, did someone just get vaporized? I'm not asking the doll.
Gus?
Gus?
Where'd Gus go?
I'm gonna emerge from Alder's office, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Like, just clutching my throat, not able to really speak in the moment.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Is everyone all right?
No.
Well, if we define all right as alive, then yes.
Could have been a lot worse. So, are we just going to accept the fact that the Bloody Mary is now in Josephine?
Yeah, maybe not say that
Fucking name.
much longer. There's no
I've
mirror
got-
to contain it.
I've got 42 more times I can say it before I'm not allowed to.
And I
As
think
per
it's
what Mark
past
said.
midnight as well, so I think it's 42 starting now.
Oh, how fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's
Incredible.
47.
47.
You can't say it 47 times.
Right.
Yeah,
Bad.
sure.
Let's not say it at all.
I think
Yeah.
I think maybe Sanguine Martha, perhaps.
Martha?
Sanguine Martha.
Martha worked. Josephine works. Let's just call her Josephine.
Josephine, yeah,
That
sure.
works too. So,
So, but before was it a coincidence that when I looked in the mirror at first, it looked like Josephine before looking like how my grandma described Martha?
What?
you saw Josephine in the mirror?
For a brief moment before it melded into what I saw this as. Was that?
Do I get a fucking frequent flyers card for how many times I get grabbed by ghosts in this outfit?
Yeah, what, you number 3 now?
Yeah. It's like you're easy prey to them or something.
Hey, everybody loves Justin Timberlake. Fine.
Wait, was that a reference to the denim?
I don't know.
He looks like he's in a boy band.
Oh, is he like a lumberjack?
Timber, right. And, maybe let's focus on the now instead of a pop
I'm going to
singer.
look at Josephine. Like, I'm going to look at Josephine.
Yeah.
Because I know we're not meant to look at Josephine. Does she react like Josephine would react as I look at them?
That is such a good question. And I don't know if I know the answer. It can go either way, so let's roll for it.
We do know the answer that Josephine can be touched, which we didn't want to test.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me, though. This is soul. I'm trying to determine
I really want
this...
Josephine to be okay. I feel bad for Josephine.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't?
You shouldn't.
Okay.
What I'm trying to decide right now is if this has always been Josephine. If our weird, creepy Josephine that's been moving around has always been Bloody Mary trapped in here.
Yeah, because you mentioned that it looked like Josephine at first for me, which is why I'm like, did we just put
I think we just
them in
fulfilled
themselves?
a time loop, yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make your roll, Drac.
Okay, so
Josephine is ontologically evil. Sorry, guys.
I mean, I always knew Josephine was something that needed to be named. This is the actual lore behind Josephine, was that if we ever found her true name, we'd be able to release her. But that's the kind of entity that's trapped in there right now. So now I'm just wondering if it's always been Bloody Mary. And of course, if you know her name and you call her name, she can get out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which is what you did.
Which is what we did. So that's so interesting. So
is it soul?
Yep, go ahead and do soul, and we'll let the rolls decide. If it's low, it's always been that way. If it's high, then no, there's something else in there. So
64.
I think now when we look at Josephine, there is one button that is pure red, bloody looking, and another button that is that dusty old yellow. But she stays pretty much the same. Although I do think when you look at her, she seems sad. Where she didn't before.
Feel bad. I think Catsi feels bad as well. Oh.
Cool.
Man.
So my plan was we give permission to like slaughter whatever's in that room.
Whoa. We don't.
whoa.
Don't say that. We don't give permission.
No, I said that was my plan.
Okay. But we're not doing that.
Oh, man.
We're not giving
Well, I'm
permission.
asking if y'all think that's a good idea.
You were talking about sending this into that room.
Like a
That
grenade.
place there's something bad in there.
No, there
Today,
definitely
Exactly,
is.
like a grenade. You just toss it in there. But we have to give permission
I see what
for
you
her to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that thing is in this office.
Or they
Oh.
fucking team up because
Yeah. I don't think we can. I don't think we can trust them.
Yeah, there wasn't a you can give a command for them to. It's just that you would give permission
She likes
to.
killing things.
Yeah, we have to keep them separate. There's no way we
Yeah.
can't trust
well,
them.
that thing wants to suck my fucking eyeballs out of my skull. Okay, so like it's. I don't.
Yeah.
I've got more
I
in
don't
common.
know about that.
Yeah, no, that's.
I think we have a lot to talk about after this, but it starts with an apology. I'm
It started
sorry.
with me punching Akachi in the fucking face. What was that?
Well, hold on. Don't
Which was
punch
what?
anyone in the face. I think Akachi just did some crazy magic. I think everybody
Yeah.
just did some crazy magic here. But hold on.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I'm used to work. This is going to sound like an excuse, and maybe it is, but I'm used to working alone, and I'm used to thinking out loud, and I'm used to just doing things and seeing how things end up because, that's how I've been operating for so long. But that is not the case anymore, and I put you all in very serious danger today, and I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
Apology
Apologies.
accepted.
You don't have to accept the apology. I just needed to say it. I understand if you don't.
I think
Oh.
it's important that you know that it's been accepted.
I accept it. Everyone knows a good paranormal agent just sort of makes it up as they go, and everything kind of works out.
Not that wrong, really.
Yeah.
At least how I feel. My apologies for doing the thing with the mirror without permission, but
No.
the whole it going around everywhere seemed like a good idea to lock it in place.
Listen, you don't have time to do that every time. What happened there was everyone doing what needed to be done in the moment, and it was magic. I mean, it's a really good thing you were here, Mark. They really did bring in an expert.
Thank you. I do try my best. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
So what the
concede to
hell
that.
is this place?
Go ahead, Jim.
Well, sorry, I got a bit of a headache. We had beers earlier, and that's some cheap stuff. I almost feel hungover. Oh, you know what drink is really good when you're hungover the next morning? Think it's, oh. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have one of those.
This is dumb.